guys, welcome back to the Imaxit Football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and also subscribe. And if you're an avid fan of the channel, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. So today we are going to be talking about, as you can see in the title, Junior Flemmings. We are going to ask you what's really going on with Junior Flemmings and even go deeper into this conversation to ask the necessary questions in order to get these players at the peak of success. All right. Success does not always have to be at the top level, but success relative to maybe where you're coming from. So we want to have that discussion. Then we have to talk about Michail Antonio. And if you do have other individuals that's doing well abroad and they're connected to Jamaica, this is definitely the one for we to throw it in. All right, and chop it up. All right. We're trying to get series for everyone to have a say at least. All right. So we saw that Sean B is checking in. Massive respect, Sean B. Hope all is well with you and the family. All right. As you come in, guys, make sure to thumb that like button, share, and subscribe. So, anyways, before we get anywhere, let me start right here. The Premier League will be postponed at least for this week. It's stated here, all this weekend's English football matches have been postponed after the Queen's death. As a mark of respect, the news was announced at 11:30 a.m. BTS, despite official guidance to sports telling them there was no obligation to postpone fixtures during the official mourning period. All right, but it is postponed. So for personnels that never knew, you can forget about the Premier League at least for this week. The cancellation of English football is totally meaning the Women's Super League will not start as scheduled, and no grassroots matches will be played. All matches in Wales and Northern Ireland have also been called off. A statement from the Scottish Football Association said all professional football matches in Scotland would be postponed. Grassroots games will go ahead, with teams encouraged to hold a minutes applause or silence. All right, yes, and they even moved to additional thing because they stated here the England and Wales Cricket Board confirmed the third test against South Africa would resume on Saturday. Players and coaches are to wear black armband, and a minute's silence will be held before the start. Golf will also resume on Saturday with the BMW International at Wentworth reduced to a 54-hole tournament and a 2 minutes silence to be observed Saturday at St. Lega Horse Racing at Doncaster has been pushed back to Sunday. Rugby League at all levels will go ahead this weekend, including Super League playoff between Huddersfield and Salford on Saturday. Catalans versus Leeds is being played on Friday night. So that's basically telling you that all the necessary situations, if it's not going to be cancelled, is you have to go with certain protocol, which is the armband, minutes of silence, yet again. So respect for what they're doing here. Yes, we have to show respect for that. All right. Yes, no problem. Anyways, we're gonna move on to Junior Flemmings, guys, because Junior Flemmings have done uh, not so much moving towards Toulouse. So we're going to show you all of the things that he naturally completed before and what he did even at his previous club, because you have to look at that because that's how you gauge where they are truly coming from. All right. Yes. So let me just move on to that, guys. All right. 1 second. Let me just move over to that screen and then we can have that conversation. Yes. So Junior Flemmings, as you can see here, he came from Legion FC to Toulouse for pretty much a fee of 455,000. Yes, that's what he came there for. All right, he did good at the previous club, but that previous club was not in the highest echelon of football. To be honest, I would say it was at level 2 in the USA. All right. Yes. Level 1 in the USA, they are definitely gathering steam, but level 2 in the highest level, in my opinion. All right. Yes. Big up yourself, Travis Peso. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Let me know what say you and Juna Fleming. So, would you say that the leap from one level to the other level was just too big? Or you think that he has to just stay there and fight his way to see if it's possible for him to get into the team? Because remember, he came to a team which is Toulouse that they were already on the verge of qualifying, but they must have actually saw something in him, hence why they actually go ahead and signed him. You understand me? Yeah, they must have saw something in him. But obviously, guys, remember, we are here watching football every day. Sometimes people make some signings that does not work out. It's a big money game. Football is a big money game. So it does not necessarily mean the signings will work out as what you might perceive it to be. All right. Yes. So you have to just move on from certain things. But obviously, he's a Jamaican. So we have to kind of pay it, some extra attention in that sense. All right. Yes. So let me know your thoughts if you're watching the re-upload or you're in this chat. All right. For me, let me go through the article first before I give you my overall assessment on it. All right. We're gonna go through what you saw here. Over here, you're gonna see when he last played his games. As you can see, the last time he played was pretty much for Jamaica. He moved from one league, he moved from one league to the other and never really got any game for Toulouse. As you can see, he did came on in a few games for Toulouse, but those were all cameos. To be honest, those are all cameos. Nothing extra than a cameo, I would say. Nothing extra than a cameo in those games. A few minutes, literally few minutes he played there, obviously he just came in at that time and it was like a culture clash because we spoke to him and he's saying that it's very hard for you to adapt on the coal and all sorts of thing at that time. You understand me? So that's why I'm kind of always lenient on him because at least he knows what he's trying to achieve, and he understands that sometimes the what you would say the task ahead is just too big at times, and you have to put in extra work. So at least he knows these things, and that's what I have to respect him for. I have to respect him for that, 100%. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're somewhere, so you have to at least try match the intensity of where you are and give it your best shot. So he played very well in the three games, pretty much, for Jamaica. Yes, and he scored in two, I think. Yeah, I think either in two or in all three. I don't know. I don't remember. But either one. Remind me, guys, how much goals he scored in the fixture year. Obviously, I could easily look at this. All right, so let me look at this. And Junior Flemmings scored in this one. Junior Flemmings, yeah, he scored in two. In two, he scored. All right, yes, he scored in two games and did play well as well in the final one. So he did some good things. I'm not gonna lie about that, and that should have piqued his confidence going in. But obviously, they don't match things like that. They go with a reality of um you come in, you train, and based on how you train, they will pick you based off that. You understand me? That's the normal way they naturally do things. And I guess he never impressed the first time. They downgraded him to a lower tier. That was one thing that they did first. They downgraded him to a lower tier, and it looks like you have to just wait until injuries and others come about before you can actually get that additional place. Sometimes it's not really bad, it's not really bad. It's just the levels of where you're going, to be honest. It's just the levels of where you're going. Sometimes um set you in that position. So I can't say that. I can't put it as, let me find the best word because I'm trying to find the best possible word. All right. Yes. I can't put it as in Legion. He could have come in not at the best peak, but the levels of the players them weren't at the same, and the requirements weren't the same as well because obviously they are in League One. League One to Europe might seem like not the strongest league. That is true. But League One to United States, especially the second division in United States, that's a big, big step up. That's a big, big step up in my opinion. A massive, massive step up in my opinion. All right, a massive step up, not a joke step up, a massive, massive step up. All right. So that's what I think is the big difference. It's just gonna it's gonna really cost him a lot of time in order to reach the extra level. Let me just go over to what they have actually stated here. All right. Yes, they have a letter here coming for Junior Flemmings. Hey there, Junior Flemmings. Again, this Friday morning, Junior Flemmings trained with the professional team of Felipe Montanier. Montanier, sorry. The Jamaican has been placed in the loft this summer, along with CDB, Saber, and Rob Noel. But the cards are turned down following the injury of Rafael Rato. We are going to look over that personnel for a month. So an injury is there for a month at this point. All right, for a month at this point. So that might just play in his favor. So he might get an additional chance to prove himself. We're going to look out for that name, see what that name did overall. All right, I thought it was one of the wingers them, but let me check first. Was the date wrong? Arrived in January from the United States, Flemmings has only played 25 minutes in League Two so far. At the physical level and in the rhythm, it's going quite well. But there is a lot of competition this year. In my eyes, he is a little below Philippe Montanier recently explained about him at a press conference. All right. During the summer preparation, Flemmings had been sent to reserve. Now he's back with the professional group. Will Montanier give him playing time with Ratao's injury? The Toulouse coach does not have a lot of solution to animate his corridor behind the two holders. About Lal or whatever his name is. These names are very hard to say, so I'm not going to even bother repeat them. Yes, but you understand what I'm saying here. um, Indeed, beside Flemings and only Aneu and Bagrao can occupy this position, but they are currently disappointing. All right. Last winter, Damien Kamoli had praised the qualities of Flemmings. He is a player that we have followed regularly for a year. While Philippe Montanier explained that his arrival was not a short-term reinforcement, but to build a workforce in the medium to long term. All right. Also able to evolve in the axis. Flemmings could be the joker of the Toulouse coach to also fill the serious injuries of Rise Ely if ever we give him a chance. Wow. All right, let me look here on the Toulouse team and then pick out the players them that's doing exceptionally well. Let me see who they said is out for long term. Where he is. Aneu, all right, so he's there. Rice Ely, ligament, okay, so he's out for a long time. Return unknown, okay, all right. And Rafael, yeah, so that was the Brazilian. It looks like he is out now for a month. All right, so that is a good opportunity for Flemmings at this point. As you can see, it's definitely a good opportunity for him because you would have Healy right here, central forward, and Raphael out. So that's two personnel. So they would only have Velko here and Zakaria that just came in. Obviously, he came in and did a good job since he came in, But you would still need personnel to rotate with because obviously he's playing good, but he can't just fit in full on. All right, he can't just fit in full on. Yes, so that's definitely one of the problematic situation there. All right, but at the same time, he still has a possible chance of doing something. So what we're going to do, we're going to watch in the coming weeks to see if he actually makes the final roster. To see if he makes the final roster and how much game time he will actually get. All right. So you look at if they're gonna use. I'm gonna see if I can get the formations here. So we can give you the formations that they have actually used before, so we can actually know what's popping. Uh, Hold on, let me get Toulouse here. 1 second, 1 second. Big up, DNA Football. Thanks for being here. How are you doing? All right. So Toulouse should be playing on the 11th. So that's 2 days from now. Yes, they're playing Stade Reims. So you should look out for that. But we're gonna look at the previous formations and how he actually looked in those formations. All right. All right. No, the team I should say, not him. This is the team. They played at a 4-2-3-1 system. Rafaelo played as one of the inverted wingers slash attacking midfielders, which he can play that role. Flemmings can play that role. Yeah. All right, so he's out, and Zakaria had a bad game. And they said 5.9 there, maybe one of his first bad games. Big chance missed, and that's one. Let me see if he gave away anything else. Dribble pass 2 times. All right, fouls committed, 2 fouls. Possession lost 15 times out of 40 touches. Okay, so maybe that's why Rafael Zakaria had a bad game there. Let me see right here. So they lost to Paris Saint-Germain, but obviously they are the big dogs, so it's not a surprise there. And as you can see, Lionel Messi was the man of the match there. He had what? Let me see. 2 assists there. Yes, 2 assists in the game. Yes, 9.2. Yeah. So let me see the lineup there to see if Flemings. Yes, so he's not in it none at all. All right, good, good, good. So that means you definitely see him in it. So Toulouse work with what, a 3-4-3 system. Raphael played and Zakaria up front with Tess. All right, so that is good then. So we saw the position, the formations that they do play, and they do need wide players. They do need wide players. So I guess they can't go in the team, go with the team without wide players. That would be exceptionally tough and disrespectful. So we should be seeing Flemmings at least in the lineup. At least in the lineup. At least. Not in the starting lineup, but in the lineup itself. Because they don't have most of their wide players at all. All right. And the formations that we're seeing here, let me check the rest of the three to see the formations that they do play. All right. We're just trying to find out if they have any narrow formations so they can cut out Flemmings at overall. Yes, so we just want to make sure that's not possible. All right, so they still play the same one here. Let me see here to see again. All right, they still stuck with one. So it's the 4-2-3-1 formation that they do play. So we expect them to do the same thing, either a 3-4-3 or a 4-2-3-1 system. And I do believe that Flemmings will actually make the bench or something. But that still don't actually give you the full claim to say that he might be suited for the team, you know. You understand me? Because that only shows that you have to have some serious amount of injury crisis for them to even give you a remote chance. You understand me? And that don't seem nice at any point. You understand me? If a person will have to get a whole heap of injury for you to make the team, I think you might be down the pecking order a lot more. All right. Big up, big up. Did Fleming would? I think he might get on the actual match day squad. All right, he might. I'm not saying that that's 100% fact. You know, I'm saying he might get on the squad. Leighton Griffith, pick up yourself. How you doing? I'm here, man. I'm here, just trying to chop up these two things. But we had to touch this Fleming's conversation. So, as what I've said, I just asked the simple question: if you think it was just too fast for him, too early for him, or you think he came here and he has to just fight for his place? That is the question that you have to ask. All right. For me, I think the step up was too big. The technicalities between where he was actually playing and here, it's kind of different, and he has not gotten any time to prove himself. So I think this might be another Maggie situation. because I still believe that when he plays in the League One, you can register goal. Registering goal does not mean you play good. You have to look at the overall game itself to know if the personnel play good. So you can still there and register a goal, and it gives you more time. But that does not say you're playing good. You just get a goal to buy some time for your own self. You get me? Obviously, he has not gotten any goal or anything as yet, but definitely he has to go on the pitch and do something so the coach can have him in his mind. That's all. That's all he should try at least. So we'll move over to Michail Antonio, because I did got a chance to take him, Mr. Michail Antonio. And remember, everything is coming up at this point. So want to make sure we put it out there, because everything is coming up at this point. All right, so let me pull this off right there. We don't need that. I don't know why my thing is slowing down. Yes. So Michail Antonio, as we talked about yesterday, he did a fantastic job. 45 minutes. Yes. You can watch the game. You can watch the game. You can go on Reddit and go on post-match analysis, our post matches in the Reddit as well, and you can find the games, or you can find softwares link to the game. All right, yes. So don't you can go there and check it out. Yes. So 45 minutes. He came back with an solid performance, a goal and a assist. And as what I've saw, he was the one occupying the space at the time in order for them to actually win the penalty, as what Cataract said. So Cataract was actually accurate there. All right. So Michail Antonio, he was involved in all of the goals to make West Ham got a win over FC SB on the night. Obviously, it's a UEFA Europa Conference League, maybe not the Champions League or the UEFA League itself, the first one. All right, it's like the third version of the of the UEFA brand. But it's still a high competition nonetheless, because most of these leagues can come into our region and still do astronomically good. You understand me? Yes. Before hold on, let me see. Let me see if people come in and hit the like button. Yes, because we're okay. So guys, we're here 20 minutes and you have the video on 13 like. What kind of disrespect is that? Okay, so we have to ask for the like for you to drop the like. Not, oh wow, that means you have the wrong set of people join the video fast. All right, so the right set of people hit the like button if you mistake it. All right, obviously we are trying to get to Flemmings and try to get the natural information out there. All right, so make sure to hit the like button. That's how the visibility come. Or you come here to hold on the video. Then go on boy business. Then you don't need to be here. Sean B said, I would rather advise him to get to East Europe, find club there where he can get playing time. Yes, I do believe so. I think this is a little bit high for him. You get me? Yes. And Young Cryptic, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Jay Shah said, overall, Flemmings is not good enough. Good lord. We can't. Why would us go straight into he's not good enough? Remember, I understand what you're saying, and that might be true. That might be true in a J Shy. That might be true. It might be not good enough. That might be definitely true. But the problem is, in Jamaica and Jamaican people, it's hard to come out. I can't say that. You know why? Because they're going to say, oh, can you prove it? Because he never made the team as yet. And obviously, the quality of that team is a little bit way higher than the team that he's coming from. So wait until he gets a game, then you will know if he's good enough or not. You understand me? So I would make statements like that, but I've realized that the people that I'm dealing with not want to research nothing. They're just going to be in their feelings. But that's why I never came with that statement. I came to ask the necessary information. You understand me? Yes. So I understand where you're coming from, but let me give him a little time. Now he's going to be in a position where in which he could get a game. More likely he will be on the actual listing, and this will be his first time making the listing. So watch out 2 days time. You could see him in the lineup. So that means he has a potential chance to prove something. If he comes out and don't do anything, you know that they might just put a midfielder in place of him because they do have personnels in the back that they can bring in. but obviously they are stuck at this point. They are stuck at this point. They are stuck at this point with no out-wide players. Some of their main contributors are injured and injured. Raphael is not injured for long, maybe 4 matches or so. All right, but the next one is out for a long time. If Raphael is in it, you know that Junior Flemming is not going to get in a game because Raphael was one of the star players them throughout all time of the team's progress. So he's not going to get in a game and he's not going to make the lineup because they do have the wide players them out there. But for this situation, we can say that he possible could get a chance. He possible could get a chance. You get me? Yes, he possible could get a chance. So let's see. Let's give him a little time, Jay Shy. Then we can actually come and say he's not good enough for this level. You know? Yes. And then people of the culture cannot say anything because the facts is there. All right. Gaza man says a check-in, one charge of badness. All right. Don't worry yourself, man. What if me not with it today, no, because me need a better mood. All right. So, but it's a good conversation to have, and maybe people will not take it good, but at the same time, we know it's reality. It is reality, and the reality simply says that at these higher level, people need to come up and do their job. Kevin Atkinson. What about Kevin Atkinson? Let me know. But anyways, let we go for Michail Antonio first, and then we come straight back in. All right. So Michail Antonio, would you have him on the plane? Yes, young cryptic. Yeah, once me start my stream, man, they got turn up, man. The bad man them turn up from anywhere, you know. Yes. So guys, make sure to get the likes up very fast so we can get the visibility out here. If you're gonna do 2 hours, you have to show the respect on the like button. All right. Yes, at least. Yeah, big up yourself, young Chris. Okay. Brother, I don't know how much phone you have. Why you can't just comment in your right name? You know why? Because you don't want people to see who you are, so people can see say you're the biggest troublemaker in the space. Dean Fraser said him not good enough. If he did good enough, him should be playing. But Dean Fraser, let me go back to here to show you the players that's there. All right. Raphael. As you can see, he is 1.8 million, 26 at this point, Brazilian. His output is very, very good from last year till now. All right. This season, he had 6 appearances, 2 goals, 1 assist. That's this season. All right. We're going to try and go down here just to show you his last season tally. All right. Let me go on full stat just to show you. You understand me? Yes, just to show you. So these are the people that he's competing with. All right. Yes. So right wing, play as a right wing, 4 games, 1 goal. Right wing 2 games, 1 goal. Left wing 4 games, 1 goal. All right. Yes, this is his stats by club. Slavan Bratislava, 89 games played. Let me 30 goals, 12 assists, and he's a winger. Toulouse, 36 games, 15 goals, 2 assists. All right. You cannot keep pace with these mans. Big boss Dean Fraser. It's very tough to keep pace with him. I'm not making excuse for Junior Flemmings. I'm just trying to tell you that it's very, very tough. It was very, very, very tough. All right. Yes. So this guy come in and he do contributing on the goal side. And if you watch him play, he's an integral part of the team's build up. All right. So it's hard to come out and get game over them. All right. And I would say, I would agree with you. He's a better player than Junior Flemmings by a good stretch. I have to understand. I have to explain that his technical side is much, much better. Much, much better. He has pace. He has strength. Just the same. All right. Yes. So I could see what you're saying. And in the forward position, you have Thais here. He's 22, very young, as you can see. And those personnels are always going to be favored because they're going to grow into a big star or a good enough player that you can either resell or they're good enough for your team. You understand me? Yes. Rice Ely, he got injured for a long term. So and he's one of their main players as well. I will show you his stats just to show you what Junior Flemmings competing with. You understand me? So far he played 3 games, 1 goal overall this season. But we're gonna go in his full stats just to show you. All right. So it's hard for him to get game over them, you know? Yes. So as you can see here, 3 million. He played 76 games for them, 38 goals, 7 assists. All right. So that's 45 goal contribution in 76 games. You get me? Yes. So that's hard to match, guys. All right. And then let me go back here for MK Dance. Um, 42 games, 21 goals, 5 assists. Newport County, 23 games, 7 goals, 2 assists. Colchester United, 23 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. 19 games played here, 12 goals, 2 assists. So these are guys that's playing integral towards the team's performance, but at the same time they are giving you output as well. I don't think you're gonna get him over them. You get me? And that is the biggest problem he's facing here. And now you have Zachariah. Zachariah came in. He was the biggest problem. Once I saw he came in, I said I think Junior Flemmings' time will be limited, if not only injury can save him. That's what I said in the last video, which we did on Junior Flemmings. And now we are to that position where it's injuries we are talking about. All right. Yes. JD, do you know this player, Kevin Atkinson? I heard that he was not given a fair chance in the national team. Atkinson, I have to look up his name. Brian Burke, big up yourself, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Stream was nice. All teeth get knocked out. Yeah, you need to comment with your own account. That's all I'm telling you. Javan Paris, big up yourself. Jarvis Paris, sorry, big up yourself. People love Gaza, man, because bring nice towards the stream. Okay, but we're talking about football here, so you need to add something. Let me know what you said about Junior Flemmings. I want him to get a chance for sure, but he needs to work harder. Yes. Earl Banjo, Suriname in the building. Big up. Thanks for being here. One brain drain the Gregory Park. Okay. All right. So they brought in Zachariah. He had a bad game the last time around, so that's good. All right. Not good in terms of for the team, but in terms of when we are talking about Junior Flemmings. All right. So him not having a good game and other additional injuries might just help Junior Flemmings a little bit. All right. Yes. As you can see here, he just came in, and he's pretty much an integral part of the team. 6 games played so far, very much effective towards the game. 1 goal, 1 assist. All right, yes. So he's actually delivering. And if they change their positions, which is the 4-2-3-1 or the 3-4-3, he can fit in all the positions because he plays all the positions. So these are integral personnel towards and utility players at worst. And that is one of the things that might keep him out of the team a little bit more. You get me? Yes. So he came in, as you can see here. Hold on. He made the Netherlands team from 16 to 20. Then he moved on to Morocco. All right. He had 11 appearances for the Moroccan team, 2 goals so far. All right, so he came from AZ Alkmaar in Netherlands, come to Toulouse here. All right, and he was at the PSV under 21, PSV under 19, Velem 2, youth 19 as well. So I think he's a highly rated talent prospect coming up. But obviously he might never matriculate, and this is his opportunity to go to that big level. You get me? Because he was one of the good rated kids then when I did the research on him. So these are kids that's known in Europe. You understand me? So I don't think when you saw him played, it has nothing to do with because he's in Europe. People will prioritize him. He is a better player than Flemmings again, and they brought him in for 2 million. So and he comes in and he starts to do his thing instant. So you can't ask for more. Obviously, he's coming from Europe. Netherlands to France, the weather is not so different. It's not so vast. The weather is not so different. So maybe that's one of the excuses you can make for Flemmings there. The weather is completely different from America and Jamaica. All right. So I have to still put in the positives and the negatives at the same time to let you know what's popping. All right. Yes. Any expectations we have of Liam Bailey? That is the same expectation we should have of all our players. Or you want to say standard? Any standard they put one player, you should put of all our players. Yeah. And I do judge Liam Bailey sometime harshly, apparently to some. So if you want to apply the same thing to Flemmings, then you would actually say the same thing what you said before. Yes, I understand. I understand. But we just want to show people the difficulty that they do would have at this point to go over the line. You understand me? And it's a massive difficulty he does have there. All right. It's not easy to get over the line. All right. Yes, it's not easy at all. It is a problematic situation because you have definitely good players. All right. We are going to get back to Flemmings. As we said, a goal and an assist here for Michail Antonio. 45 minutes played. Yes. So Michail Antonio over the last 4 games, Aston Villa, he was one of the main problem players on the entire pitch for against Aston Villa. All right. He came in against Tottenham. He had an assist against Tottenham. Against Chelsea, he was a handful against Chelsea, and he still had a goal against Chelsea. Then he came here and had a goal and an assist. So I would say Michail Antonio might be the best informed player for Jamaica overall. And he should be the main man you're trying to get on the plane. And as you know me, I still believe that Michail Antonio and these talents, those are the talents that you need to build a team around because they are the best players for Jamaica. I have to be honest. The three best players, you can't say three, but name your three best players you think for Jamaica and name it in order as well. Let me get it. So, guys, just let me know the order of the three best players you think for Jamaica. All right. You have a good amount of players. You have Michail Antonio, Ethan Pinnock so far, Bailey, Ravel, Blake. You have to put Blake in it. Who else we can put in as solid personnel? Roof. You can put Roof in it. So and who else now? Amari Bell. You can put Amari Bell in it as well. Maybe people would put Amari Bell way down the pipeline, but I would still consider him in it. All right. So people come in and says, let me get the comments up. Jason Guna says, big up JD, just join the show. Big up. Yes, man, massive respect. And Bailey first, Anthony second, Blake or Pinnock third. That's for Jamaican football highlight. It's fair to say. But I don't have Bailey over Antonio. Mine is Antonio first. That's what I have. And then I have Pinnock second. I'm very sorry, but I would put Pinnock over Bailey at this point, and I'm going to explain to you why I would put Pinnock over Bailey. And I think for third, it would be between Ravel and Bailey. But look how we play football now, guys. You have to always factor these things in football. Importance, you have 3/3 of the pitch. Defensive, midfield, and attacking third. All right? Your spine has to always be strong. Michail Antonio came in, showcased that he can be the linchpin to draw the players them up. So in order for Bailey to play good on a field, it requires a striker to hold the ball, or it requires a strong midfielder to make the play to him, or it requires a defender to can play the ball to him. All right. So the importance of the players them that's in the team. We saw Bailey played in teams that are weaker, and he struggled. That's why we said he was never even nowhere first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth best Jamaican on the team. At that time, remember, we had times that we were saying that, but because we brought in Ravel Morrison, we had strong defenders, we have a strong goalkeeper, and we had strong forwards. Shamar Nichols got better. Jamal Lowe came into the team. You understand me? So he could have looked much better. But I don't think Bailey is very much good when he's not playing with high quality players. Because when he played with less quality players in the other competition, he never really looked. He looked a shadow of himself. Maybe people would say it's because of Whitmore's formation. That could be fear. That could be fear. But I still believe that I don't think he pulls his own weight when he's there by himself. Like how Michail Antonio can showcase to you that he's coming from a world league, took the ball and run to places. Sometimes he's jumping with other persons. He looks like he's just at a different level. When Pinnock plays, sometimes you saw the space that he finds naturally of just his movements and maybe his intelligence, or maybe the training at the level that he's playing. You saw the difference level. What I have not seen Bailey play as. No, we're talking about the national team. But I'm trying to show you how much things I put into package before I say a player is more important to the team than another. You understand me? Maybe I'm going too much analytics to say these things, and you guys are just going simple. But I'm trying to tell you why I put Bailey in the third with Ravel. I can't really change up any one of them. You know? Yes. Bailey has more assists, more goals and assists than Reed, but I still think Reed has played better. But how much games both of them played? All right, let me know. But remember, we don't want to turn it into a war, because the moment they say certain things, people get upset. We want to talk like football metrics to see where we go with it, Yes. Because some of them people are coming in more. Bailey, Antonio, Ravel, Pinnock. All right. Antonio Reed Bailey. All right. Reed over Bailey. A man just. So why you couldn't pick a Reed over Bailey? Jamaican footballer highlights. What you see so bad about Reed? Why you wouldn't pick him over Bailey? Because I have both of them close, And I want to tell you that I would pick, if it comes to test and who I would want in my team, I would pick Bobby Reed over Bailey, Because Bobby Reed possesses different things. But I understand for this conversation, you might say Bailey over him because he's younger. He seems to be a little bit more explosive than Bobby Reed. So, and that is what Jamaicans like, the explosive side. So I could understand. But I think most people in world football would have actually picked Bobby Reed over Bailey. I be honest, I'm not being biased, I'm being honest. And you have to go back into footballing metric and see what Bobby Reed offers, see what Bailey offers. Remember, both of them won't go to no Man City, no Liverpool, or none of those big teams. They are going to go to teams mid-table and low-tier teams. So if you're going to pick one of them, even you just a while ago that will pick Bailey as a better footballer, you would say you're going to pick Bobby Reed for your mid-table team or your lower tier team. Am I wrong? Jamaican football highlights. I'm going to show you all I funny. Brian Burke says Antonio Bailey and Ravel. Okay, all right. Say left for Pinnock outside. Antonio Ravel, Bell, Bailey, Bell, and DJ. 5 you gave me. I Revive said Antonio Pinnock, Andre Blake. They are the most consistent performers. All right. So it put him. You can't fight Blake. Blake has done what's required for him. For me, so far this season, yes, Jamaican football highlights. Yes, I want to hear what Jamaican football will say. Chris Smith, big of yourself, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Antonio Ravel, Bailey, Pinnock. JT Viva went with Bailey has more goals and assists than Bobby, who is more influential towards them play. Jamaican football, because that's the problem. I came here to you guys before the season started, and people said Bailey need to have 8 assists, 4 goals, this and that. And I said, a man can play good and be a team player and get a move to Manchester City, and you can have 10 goals and 4 assists and them don't pick you. You know why? Because Pep saw that you are integral towards winning rather than just trying to rush numbers. So if you're going to say because he only has that assist and those goals, that's not the right metric you're trying to use. Because it's not just numbers alone people base things off. All right, let me show you who has serious numbers, but yet still, who are the players that always get good numbers and it's very hard to fit them in teams? All right, for instance, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo have insane numbers, but you realize he can't fit in teams. Teams has to fit around him. And now he gets older. What you see happen? Nobody wants to take him up. So that's called the type of when you only play for yourself. Not saying Bailey played for himself, but just the personnel them that talk about is numbers. You understand me? That's my only problem. Because if you watch Fulham played, you would have realized that what Fulham did. You know, but I understand where you're coming from, Jamaican. Jamaican, what you use to decide your thing. You can't put Pinnock over Bailey, JD. Pinnock didn't play for a long time. I'm trying to say but Bailey never played for a long time because the rest of the game, them, if you count them, you wouldn't say he's an impressive Jamaican player. You have to count the last few, so you know that he played well in those last few. So that's what I'm talking about. I think Pinnock might have equal amount of good games as Bailey in the team, Sean Bass. So I think it can be competed. You can do it, Sean Bass. JD, we are talking about club. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. All right, my God, the man them find a way for chip in the war. Bailey has more goals and assists plus than Reed, but I still think Reed has played better than. Yes. I think even Jamaican can agree with that. One Spence, thanks for being here. Oh, for country, one Antonio, two Blake, three D-Lo. All right, he changes completely. Are you judging the players based on international? No. We're trying to put both country and club put together and say, oh, we can go forward. Like we're gonna have a new coach who is the more integral personnel for your team. You understand me? Or if you have to pick out of all the people we have available, who would be your top three? You understand me? If you want Bailey in it first, we have no problem. Could be first, but for me, I wouldn't put him first. You get me? Because I look at football completely different than just the flashy part and those stuff. Yes. Are you? Yes. Bailey played 7 games, 2 goals, 1 assist. All right. Reed played 6 games, 1 goal. All right. Younger, skiller, faster, better striker of the ball. Only thing Bobby Reed has more is little ball sense. Jesus God. The disrespect. The man said Bobby Reed only have little ball sense. The disrespect, I'm telling you, man. And then you see, you see a man coming and chat now, oh my God, my phone I go ringing and I'll be bad up now. Can't bother with it in a star. Guys, can call in if you want, Bailey has been linked to every big team in Europe apart from Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester City. Been linked in papers and say certain things. It's not been linked Jamaican footballers. Remember, I have studied these things, You remember the other day when people put up a bag of thing that people been linked to other clubs, And we have to go into the intricacies, because before this one year, Shamari was not linked to Everton. And I've heard people reported that and said that it's true, which is not true. You understand me? Yes. So the last time he was linked to Everton and Galatasaray. You get me? Bailey, people mention him name with Manchester United and other places, but he was not linked to them. We have to be honest to ourselves. He was not linked to them. All right? He was not linked to them. Come on, man. and what that have to do with actual performance? My God, man. Up a Jamaican Guna. Trent, no, not even mention Trent here because the last time I've been telling you guys about Trent, you guys out here beat me up. And now I've heard people saying that Trent should not even play for Liverpool again. 2 weeks later after my conversation, people saying Trent never play for Liverpool because that man cannot defend none at all. And right now, he can not even play midfield either because he can't do any defensive work. Not minimal, not majority defensive work, nothing at all. So, and he can't be a striker. He can't be a winger over nobody else. So Trent does nothing play for Liverpool. That's what they're practically saying now. So guys, sometimes we need to look into football itself and stop selling sentiments. All right. But I like Jamaican highlights view. It's okay. It's okay. All right. If it's international, I'll go with Blake, Antonio, then Ravel. All right. Mr. J in the building said people don't remember Damien Lowe. All right, so all right, so Damien Lowe in it. All right, Damien Lowe in it. So Cataract turn up from nowhere. I don't know what going on with him. Big up Cataract. All right, guys, let me see. Get the likes up on the video. Let me see how much like. Oh, come on, man. Come on, guys. We passed 50 like. That we already close to 100 likes, but we're not the show. What? Guys, get the likes up as they come in, and share the video around. Definitely subscribe. This is where we have our talking, guys, and we give you facts to back up our conversation, So if you like sentiments, maybe this is not the place to subscribe, But at least I know when we come here, you're going to learn something and we're going to chop up some things, all right? Yes. I think you're underrating Bailey hard. No. Jamaican footballers, my problem is I don't talk about what people could do. I talk about what you did. You understand me? And I don't look at only numbers. I look at what you did on the field. So that simply means I would not only look at Bailey's numbers. I will look at what he did on the field as well. And how he fits in different systems. So I went back to a few clubs that he played for. And I'm saying he's a kid of talent. He's a kid that has talent. But I think it's way overblown to the level that you are trying to say. Because what you're trying to say is on the level with the highest level wingers them. And that's not true. That is not true. Because there's a lot of things you have to work for. So Bailey is a project in the making. Just the same. Even though he's 24 or so. He's a project in the making just the same. You get me? That's why he's not at a higher club. You understand me? But he's not better than Mane and Salah. He's not even in the same level. And I be honest, he's not better than Leroy Sané. He's not in the same bracket as them either. I can be honest to you. And that's why I don't rate him on that level that you guys trying to put him. In the CONCACAF region, he can be at the highest level because the standard of football is not as high like worldwide football. We have to use context to the thing. We are showing him the utmost respects that he's very good in the CONCACAF region and to some level of football, but not at the highest level. He's not the highest player at the highest level. We cannot lie to ourselves. What I'm going to ask you guys, let me know which level do you rate him as then? You rate him as a Manchester City, the best teams in the world. You rate him as a Real Madrid player. You rate him as a Manchester City player. Because let me go for all the wingers in world football now. All the wingers in world football. And let me know if you rate him on that level. All right, because we want to know. I want my fans them to tell me, because they always said I don't rate him when me talk the highest about this kid. But because I'm not gonna sell the narrative, so I want people to give me let me put up some players. Real Madrid. We are gonna type in names. We are gonna type in names and find all the players them and show you. We are going to show you the best players them in the world right now. All right, we are going to show you the best players them in the world. All right, so Real Madrid. We are going to get the Real Madrid team here. Vinicius, he's a winger. Vinicius Junior. That is one. So we are going to put him on the list because this is the top tier of players them, All right. I do criticize this player. Yes, Rodrigo, we're going to put him on this list as well. We are going to put all of the wingers them from each clubs. All right, yes. I think Vasquez, no. You can't put Vasquez in it as yet. But let me put those two wingers. Those two wingers alone we are going to put in it. From Real Madrid. We're going to show you how much other wingers, and you're telling me, I'm going to name the wingers then when you're finished, and you tell me that he's better than them. As I can't understand how in the world Junior Flemmings and Antonio video turned into Leon Bailey. But let me go here. Errol, I respect that. You going to be on the list of bad mind Jamaican? Don't worry. No man, we're talking football, man. Come on, man. What kind of living? No, me give Leon Bailey and Craig Butler them the biggest respect and talk about them highly. So how is it we are go on bad mind list? How come we become bad mind? We can't talk football. Remember, these are players we are looking at in a worldwide football. All right, so let me just look at the players them. Let me take out Kunde, Rafinha. We're not gonna put it. We're gonna put Usman Dembele on it. Because we are putting everyone in his range, all right? Yes. Ansu Fati, Ansu Fati, very young. All right. Yes, Ansu Fati, we're gonna get all of them. Let me get Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres on it. Torres. So what Aubameyang do on the list, and he's actually at Chelsea. Let me show more. Memphis Depay. We're gonna put Depay on it because Memphis Depay is a winger. I'm just trying to show you guys. We're just trying to show you reality. You understand me? So if you're Rafinha should be on it, but let me take out Rafinha. We will leave Rafinha. But someone said put Rafinha as well. We're gonna put Rafinha then. Let me put Rafinha on it. All right. Let me put Rafinha on it. All right. So that is Barcelona and Real Madrid, and we have almost a book of players already. All right. So we are gonna find around 50 wingers, guys. 50, All right. Atletico. Atletico Madrid. We're just in Spain, this guys. Just in Spain. We are just trying to show you. Yeah, we'll put Rafinha on it. Rafinha can play as attacking midfielder, can play as a central forward, and also as a winger. So Rafinha on it. Joao Felix can play as a central forward, as a winger. So we are going to put Joao Felix on it as well. No, we'll leave for Joao Felix. Then we try to look out for just wingers. Carrasco can play as a winger, but no. God, it's odd. We're not gonna take anyone from here. We're not gonna take anyone from Atletico because some of them play some ridiculous positions. All right. Yes. So we're not gonna take anyone from Atletico. All right. Let we just go to Bayern now. Bayern Munich. Because we know that the Premier League have the most players. All right. Yes. No, 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 no. We are just trying to show people the amount of wingers you have, like a billion wingers. So let we just go there. We have to talk football, man. Let we just do it, man. All right. We're all right. So winger Sadio Mane, Sane, Nabri, Kingsley Coleman. Here, Musiala, nope. These are the four that you're gonna put in. Alphonso Davis can play as a winger because he plays as a winger for his country, but we will take out Alphonso Davis out of that. For now, we will take him out of that for now. All right, all right. So let we move from there, and then we go to the Manchester City. All right, Manchester United. Manchester United have a good amount of player. Yes, we take out all them, but no, we have to show the people, and that's why we are going over all the pages, just to show people the amount of wingers in world football. All right, so Martial, winger forward. All right, Martial, Ronaldo, winger forward as well. All right, and I know people will say that he's better than Ronaldo. Sancho, when Sancho just came in, I heard people said Sancho don't score. Leon Bailey scores, so Leon Bailey better than Sancho. Mason Greenwood, obviously he's not in the team as not yet, but he's still a winger forward as well. All right. Anthony, the just concluded signing. All right. Rashford, winger forward as well. All right. Let me see who else. Who else we can go for? Alanga. I'm going to put Alanga on the list as well. Yes, I'm going to put Alanga on the list. Yes, I'm going to put him on the list as well. So we're not just looking for big names. Yes, we're putting everyone on the list. All right, let me go here now. Let me go here. Manchester City. Manchester City. All right. No, we're going for. We are going. No, let me just name the. We are just going for as much players. Let me just stop at Manchester City for now. Jack Grealish. Yes, we are going to put Jack Grealish because people had said he's better than Grealish as well. Yes. Julian Alvarez, wing forward as well. So he's on the list. Mahrez. Yes, so he's on the list as well. Foden. He's on the list as well. Bernardo Silva, attacking midfielder, wing forward as well. Yes. And who else we can add in it? All right, so that should be it so far. We don't have to go to Tottenham. We don't have to go to Liverpool. You understand me? I'm just trying to show you that the paper full of players already, and we don't put Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea, West Ham, Leicester, Everton. We don't put none of those teams in it as yet. None whatsoever. You understand? We have Juni, my boy from the two wingers from Real Madrid, Rodrigo, and my boy, what's his name again? Junior, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking. Dembele, Fati, Ferran Torres, Memphis Depay, Rafinha, Sane, Mane, Nabri, Koeman, Martial, Ronaldo, Sancho, Greenwood, Anthony, Rashford, Alanga, Jack Grealish, Alvarez, Mahrez, Foden, Silva, and then you go for Salah, and you go for Diaz. You understand me? And then you go for Son, Kulusevski in that team. Then you go for Damari Gray them. What's his name again? Because even at Everton's team, you have wingers there. Yes, serious wingers, just the same. So guys, I'm just trying to show you guys. I'm just trying to show you it's a whole heap of wingers in this world. All right. No, I'm just done because I'm filling up 2 page and you're gonna no, nobody cares, Mr. Bridge, if DBL is a player. I am okay with that. So why he can't be my player, but I can't talk the truth? This is where we have the problem. This is where we have the problem. Because we're talking about the football conversation. We don't care who are your player. Because he could be my player, but I can talk the truth. My God, man. Oh, whole conversation, so man. We just a try. We just a try have an understanding for sure. You say, what we are talking about world when we're talking about world football is a little bit different, and I'm not underrating the player. So now you realize that I'm not underrating the player. You know, emotional damage. No, yeah, maybe we emotional damage. All right, guys, we're off 1 hour in, and we're not even at 50 likes. All right, obviously, because when we talk the truth, people don't put likes on the video. So, boy, I mean, I know. I guess you just love the nonsense thing. I swear, Antonio is no on a all right. Property manager for sale, property for sale in JA. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. JD, do you think Leon Bailey is better than Gray? No. And I've said that a long time. Even in Germany, I've said no. I've always said that. It's not today. I'm saying that. I've said no. Mane, Salah, Sterling, Vinny, and Neymar, best wingers in the world. No, you still have other wingers are very. I think we can't just. Sane is very good, but Sane is inconsistent, you know? And he has an attitude problem. Remember, that's my main player in Sane, you know? He was the one that I normally track as a winger, you know. Gray is a better winger. Yes. I think so. And Gray is an attacking midfielder as well. He has some qualities, but not in the top tier of wingers. We have so much listing. Then Boss Thomas come and said, you're going to be on the list of bad mind Jamaican. Don't worry. You're going to beg for a Bailey jersey. So keep talking about it. I have enough money that I can buy the jersey itself. So why can't I not talk the truth? That's why I don't depend on Jamaican people, because it looks like you have to tell lies and sell narrative in order for them to like you. Then, well, Matt Neal. Yes, Matt Neal, seriously good player. See, Errol, look how Errol respect Bailey, but at the same time, he said, big JD, Chippy will get there in time. All good players get there in time. Thank you very much. That's all I've said, you know. And people want to beat me up, you know, because they want me to tell you, say, I'm better than all of these wingers now, you know. You understand me? And I tell you, we came here with a different show. You, Mr. J, really know, I don't know what. Mr. J talk about your name. How is in I'm feelings, you know. Mr. J ain't even calling the show. Andrew, 55, big up yourself. Put Rafinha in there too. Yes, Rafinha will put in there. Yes. Cataract, big up. Yes, Cataract, I can call you when you're ready. Rafinha and Dembele, best Barca winger. So you think Rafinha is at that level? No, Rafinha is not at that level. But I think Rafinha is better than Bailey. And I think it's not even close. So let me tell you that. Yes, I think he's better than him. And it's not even close. But he's not at that level. We list out 1 billion players. We never said all of them are at the top level. It's only 5. Mr. J, you can pick out 5 alone. You can pick out to be at the top level. 5 out of the billion wingers. You understand me? But Rafinha is a better player, bro. Bailey is not there yet, but he will get there. I do believe he has the ability to get there. But you cannot just come and disrespect people that's there doing good year in, year out. Why are you going to Spain? No, I'm just trying. Oh God, Leon Bailey is not on Rafinha. No, I don't think it's close. I don't think it's close. I want Mr. J need to call in and educate me on what are you seeing and how you view football, so we can have that conversation. Because any coach, I can have that conversation with, and I'm going to tell you, that Rafinha is a better player. Atletico don't, yeah. That's why I said I don't. They have players that can potentially play wingers, but you know him already. He doesn't want to play in a winger. Diaby, yeah, Diaby. I know Coman, Nabri, Sane, JP stick to EPL. I have strong faith in Bailey. When he fails, you people should encourage him. But Mr. Dre, it's a conversation that picked up from something different. We were asking the best players them to push Jamaica forward, the best 3 players, and some people had other players. So that's how we get into wingers conversation, Mr. Dre. Mr. Dre, every show can't be the same way in a big boss. Come on, man, we can have tough conversation, man. Nobody not saying the player not a good player. The man in the Premier League. So why you think he's not a good player? But we can say him not better than these other players. So that means he has a level to go. That's what we're saying here. He has a level to go. That is the truth. My God, man. JD, how you make the people them change your show from topic? That's what they do every day, J Shy. Every day. Every day, they do the same thing. They just come here, pick a topic, and start a war. And Mr. J, blame me, you know. And it's not me bring up the conversation here. It's not me, you know. Everybody just come out and I am so done. I need a whole month out of girl football only. You know, Ronaldo hasn't played wing since 2018. Well, he's still a wing forward, same way. Leon clear of Alanga? No, I don't think so either. You know, I don't think so either. Zaha, we never put Zaha in it. Let us stop the comparison because people getting in their feeling. We're not going to talk about Foden. We're not going to talk about nothing else because we can't have a good show if we actually just mention a Jamaican player and everybody else in the world football. But all of them are going to come and tell you that Jamaican player is the best player in the world. But they don't want to talk about the actual football and the truth. My God, man. Foden. Saint Maximum. Foden in it. All right. Almost every winger in the world is better. We only overhype him because he's Jamaican. That's one bro God said that. No, I think he's better than wingers, but not as much as what we first said. You know? No, I can't because I know it's going to start fights. You think if I came out and just sell narrative in the 2 months that my channel got shut down, you don't believe Brian Burke that I would have been on 10,000 subscribers back already? Of course. It is just because the other 10,000 people were worldwide people, and maybe around 8,000 out of that 20,100 was Jamaicans. And they can't stand my behavior. It's just because I keep the biggest dances. That's why they turn up. Because they don't want the truth. They just want... You have other people that talks the way how you like. Why me can't just talk how the real way goes? I am not bringing down the player, Mr. Dre. Don't care. All right. So, JD, you all over the place. Please stick to EPL and tell us where Bailey falls in that. I'm not saying anything more because you're going to hear people go and run to tell him father, say me I said this. I will not say nothing. I'm not saying anything. You guys call in the phone. Let me plug in the phone line and you guys call and talk. So you guys can take the bashing. Cataract can call. JD Chris Smith. I'm done because when I set me up for people beat me. Let me see how the likes look now. Guys, stop fight against the channel. Get the likes up. We're on 50 likes. Get it to 100 likes, guys. We have done quality contents and all you do a fight against me. All you guys do is fight against the channel. Just get the likes up on the video, man. Your guys are here, man. We're talking the truth and you don't want to give the truth any light. If I come here and talk anything different, Only give me 1,000,000 likes. Come on, man. Let me talk the truth, man. It sounds like you are underrating the player. Good Lord. I went for the best players in the world. You hear that? Oh, I give up. I've gone for the best players in the world of football. And the man said we still an underrated player. Call in Mr. Dre, man. JD, you really make you go the extra miles to name all. Yes, they mash up my life every time. I can't come here and talk about football. Bailey is top 15 EPL winger. I don't know. I'm gonna do a research and see if he makes the top 15. All right. Yeah, because most of the top clubs them have 3 and 4, and he's not better than none of the 3 and 4. Them have all of the other clubs them. So if you pick up the top four fours, 8 and 8, that's 16. All right. So 4 4 is 16. So that means he can't be in the top 15 because almost every club have almost 4 wingers, and you have a top 7. You get me? So I don't think he makes the top 15 either. You get me? Because remember, Bernardo Silva and Foden with class as a winger. Mahrez in that same team. Alvarez will have to be a winger as well in the team. So those 4 players are going to already be there. Then they go over Manchester United, even as though they are trash. Their wingers are going to be above him as well. And if you go to Tottenham, Son will be above him. Some people would put Kulusevski above him. And if you play Richarlison as a winger, you definitely will put Richarlison above him as well. And if you move over to Chelsea, you're going to pick Pulisic above him just to see him. And Pulisic can't get in a game. So I don't know. I don't think he even made the top 20. We have to check and see if he makes the top 20. So you want me to turn the show into that, guys? Are you going to be okay to turn the show to fit where Bailey makes the rating, and we make it justify it, and people call in, and we don't be angry, and we be respectful and try to see where Bailey ranks? You want me to do that? Say yes in the comment section, and we can go to that, because people said I should stick to topic. Don't change. All right. So if 15 people says yes, we continue it and we try and find where Bailey truly ranks, and we're gonna pull up all the players them that we think that are above him, and we match it up, and people said yes, and then we tick off that one, and then we'll see where he truly ranks. All right, if that's okay for you. Even Malcolm from Palace looks a better player than Bailey, and that's one bro god. Bailey is better than Gray. I don't believe that. That's my take. Yes, Bailey is better than Gray by far. Realest youth. Don't believe that. That's my take. JD, please rank the starting wingers. Okay, all right. JD, don't let it turn in a Bailey only show. Yes, that's what they're doing. You will make it Bailey. Mr. J, you know, say you're one of them problem from Jamaica. Yeah, you're one of them problem, the way you think, you're a problem, All right? If it now go your way, you can't have a logical reason, All right. AJD, so people sometimes big up Charles, brother. He is the best winger in Villa. Yeah, Villa only have one winger. Carried him. My boy ain't a winger. Coutinho ain't a winger anymore. He's attacking midfielder. And if you ask me the better player, I will still pick Coutinho over him. Buendia is attacking midfielder. He's not a winger. Might list as a winger, but they are attacking midfielders. You understand me? If you ask me who the better players out of the 3, I might still pick those 2. And it's just, I view football. I'm very sorry. So yeah, you're a fight against people. So Karim is the only winger at the club. So it's easy to be the best if you're the only one there. Bailey plays like Pepe. But Pepe scores a lot more, and Arsenal still got rid of him. Ilanga, really? Yes. Because I'm looking at what the output that the guy gives. I think I will put Ilanga in Manchester United team than a lot of other players. Yes, I agree. 3 months of reggae girls. Yes. JD, you can't compare Bailey to Ilanga. God. All right. You know what? Let me leave it alone. So let we do the list now. I want Jamaican football highlights. Let me drop the number. People in call in. Beat me if me talk foolishness. Because you don't know me, I can take all the beating. All right? Yes. That is my number. Call me on WhatsApp. All right? Yes. And we're going to fight it out for the rest of the 40 minutes. And when the man them call, don't ugly line. Make we get everybody get a chop up out of this conversation. Martin Baker, big up yourself. Eden Hazard, King and Winger. Okay, we didn't even count Eden Hazard. JD, this is the only channel we can get the truth. Of people said move on. Then we have Blake Hilton just checking. All right. JD, leave that Bailey argument alone. Going to get a beaten from the shirtless man. You see it? The man, all the other clubs, jeez. I've never said all the other clubs. I've said all the top clubs them. So you can manipulate things, Mr. Dre. I've said all the other top clubs them, so he might not make the top 20 or the top 15. Because all the other clubs them have 4 wingers. And all 4 wingers are better than him. And you just agree with that, but because it sounds like we put him too far back, you have a problem. Yo, I don't know, Blake. This was Junior Bailey better than Zayek right now. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say that either. Pulisic is not better than Bailey. I know that Bailey ain't better than Pulisic either. So I don't know that. So people said, no, don't continue. All right, so we should not continue. Let me move on. Let me move on. All right, so people said yes. Oh my God. All right, so no. All right, so everybody said no, don't continue it. JD, you should ask those experts who the best player Jamaica has produced. I still believe it's between Ricardo Gardner, but maybe that's my bias because I usually climb on light post to try and watch them and they play football in England. Yes, Mr. Dre, I said, Carly, I give you a number. Bailey might be in the top 15 to 20 wingers, but as the potential to be top 5. I don't think he might be in the top 15, 20 wingers, but I'm not gonna further it. All right. And yes, still that won't stop this madness. All right, we're finished, guys. We're finished with the war. Let we have a nice show, guys. Let me have a nice show. JD, you know you love the war just like us, the fans. No, I don't want Mr. Dre, no. Him love come, him can't explain. Him can't explain why am Bailey so high now? What has Bailey done to be higher than everybody else in the world? Hold on, me miss calls. All right. Let me open the phone. Because the man, them love war, you see, man? Them love war. My God. All right, so, guys, let me go back to Michail Antonio. we don't, yes, I'm not going to continue. We're done, man. We're done. We were talking about... Richard Green said, Kismety, you're always putting down Jamaican players. Bailey is a big talent. So who did say Bailey is not a big talent? But it's a world level. So Richard Green, screw out your ears. Screw off your ears, clean it out. Michail Antonio is a Jamaican player just the same. So what you're talking about? You love go up in your feelings too much. That's your problem. Yes. Jamaican Guna said, JD, Bailey in the top 20 wingers in the EPL. With attitude, that's a fact. Tell me why it's a fact. Because you see, guys, we are trying to avoid the argument, but we still have to come back to the argument. All right, let me give you my top 20 wingers in the Premier League. All right. So I have to just state my top 20 wingers. I'm going to just name 20 wingers. That's it. I'm not going to further the conversation. I'm going to done the fight. All right. All right. Okay, I'm getting bad man call already. My God. Yo, brother, you can't call my the show cussing bad word, brother.
Yo, sorry about that, man.
So, me a cuss in the background?
I mean, if I owe me a cuss you out.
Jesus Christ. Yo, let me write number 10. I'm going to write number top 20 because it looks like it's a turn to fight. Now.
I mean, we have me call war, bro. A Friday, anything goes.
Let me write down my top 20 because let me explain to the people.
I'm boxing gloves and everything. We're ready, brother.
I'm
no
gonna talk my
yeah.
no. Saint Maximin can't be number one. Come on, Saint Maximin can't be number one. All right, so we're gonna put Raheem Sterling is a winger. Raheem is a winger on the list. Salah is on the list.
Raheem is no longer a winger. Raheem is now a striker.
Is a winger. So he's a winger. No, don't try to cut out people because you want to force him in. Raheem, Salah,
all right,
Son,
cool.
Son, all right. That's 3 players. So
hold on. Raheem.
Yes.
Raheem, Salah, Son. Yes, they are better winger than him.
No, let me continue, brother. Let me continue.
So let's go to the top.
No. I'm just naming players. Let me continue.
Sancho.
Let me I'm gonna Sancho is a winger. Rashford is a winger. I have to name all of them, and then when I name them, when I write them down, then we could chop off the list. Rashford, Zaha is a winger.
Yeah,
Zaha is a winger. All right.
Zaha is a winger.
Foden is a winger. Maybe he looks like a.
No, Foden is an attacking midfielder.
No, Foden is a winger. He plays a winger. Pulisic is a winger.
Pulisic is a winger. No, I wouldn't put Foden in there. Foden is attacking midfielder.
Pulisic is a winger.
Pulisic is a winger.
No, Foden play more. Foden play 60 times the amount of game as a winger than Liam Bailey in the Premier League. So you can Foden plays 60 times as a winger.
Is attacking midfielder.
I know. No, him start as a winger 60 times more than what Liam Bailey play as a winger. So him is a winger if he play there more than Liam Bailey. All right, him is a winger playing there because he played
so
there.
So you're squeezing some forward and some different man. Yes. Rashford is now a striker, but you're squeezing.
Yes, they played wingers. All right, if you check their position,
Rashford is a striker.
Oh my God!
Strikers change position. You would call Michail Antonio a winger, even though he used to play wing. He's now a striker.
Yeah, but Rashford still plays striker and winger. He still plays striker and winger. Different system.
Is a striker.
Martial plays. Martial go up front, and Rashford go wide.
Martial is a striker.
So, but then then a 2 striker they used or 1 they used, and Rashford go over the wing.
Saka from Arsenal. Saka from Arsenal better than him.
Saka from Arsenal. No, I'm not asking who better. I'm naming my list, All right. And
you're naming your list. Okay,
look,
go
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mahrez. So look, we don't even reach nowhere. And look how much players Mahrez we just added to the list. Mahrez on the list so far. All right. Diaz.
Martinelli from Arsenal better than Bailey.
Diaz, but we roll on a Martinelli. Martinelli. So
Diaz better than him too.
So brother, we the past 15 people already, and we never even reached the way. So you see me in the top 20 when we didn't even name some big ballers yet. So you can't me not trust me.
Big baller. You mean I top 20?
So look here. Your name Raheem Sterling, Salah, Son, Sancho, Rashford, Zaha, Foden, Pulisic, Saka, Mahrez, Diaz, Martinelli. That are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We don't reach nowhere as yet, and we have 12 players. So you see, you have to take back your bag of cussing.
We have 8 more spots. I'm bailing another 8 there.
No, so you can't force him in at the 8.
No, so come on, let's go.
So we are continuing. All right.
Yeah, because you're going to feel like say can't come style my baller.
Blake, he plays winger more than Bailey. So you cannot say he's not a winger. Anthony just came here. Anthony, you think that Bailey's better than Anthony? Renegade?
No.
Okay. So I can 1000% say I don't believe he's better than Anthony. So I'm gonna put Anthony on the list. All right? You are gonna beat me up for that?
Anthony, Manchester United will abide.
Yes, Anthony is on the list. Put the list on the screen. Okay. The man himself right on the list. All right. So what we're gonna do? Oh God. Oh, we are gonna do that now. All right. So let me use this. We're gonna put the wingers then. All right. We're gonna put wingers, EPL wingers. All right. The man them love drama, man. Guys, we're doing it, man. No problem, man. No problem. All right. EPL wingers. So this is how we can solve things. All right. My boy come in and say, yo, what's him love fight against people from Jamaica? Jesus God. Yo, the man are mad, you know, man. All right. So, anyways, let me put out. We have Salah. We're just gonna put all players of wingers. All right. Son. All right, son. Yeah. Saka, you said Saka in it. All right, Saka so far.
Saka must better than Bailey, man. Saka better than Bailey, man.
Mahrez. In it. Sterling. What is it?
I still would have put Sterling in it still, but go on.
You would have put Sterling in it?
No, bro.
No, we don't name Grealish as yet. We're gonna name Grealish.
Striker for Manchester City, and he's now playing as a striker for Chelsea.
No, I don't talk to you. I fight. I fight. You try fight the in team. I shoot you attack here.
No, but we have
let we name 25. Let we name 25 and they shoot who you want and then force Bailey night. That better?
20. I work in the 20.
We are go up to 25. All right, Foden, Bernardo Silva, attacking midfielder but still winger because he plays winger more than Bailey.
Bro, Bernardo Silva is attacking midfielder, bro. You can't put him attacking midfielder.
The man them play attacking midfielder more than Bailey and the man are cussing, you know.
No, I'm alright with most of the ball, them I say, but Rashford is not a winger anymore, bro.
Alright.
His preferred position is a striker, bro. When there's not a winger anymore, Sterling is a striker now, bad man. Last year, Sterling played more than game as a striker.
Alright, to pass, we could name 25 players now.
Alright, go on. I tell you, Bailey in our top 20. I'm not about 25. I tell you that. No joke. Can't do nothing.
Does Ford not play left or right in that? Brother, I am done, you know. I'm done with talking because these men move the goalposts, you know. But it's all right. We have 11 players here, so I'm just let me add in Zaha. Let me put Zaha here. Zaha. All right, Zaha on the list so far. Who else have left out here? Diaz. We're going to put Diaz on the list. You consider Diaz as a winger because he is. All right. Because they played wing forward, so it's hard. All right. All right. So we have Pulisic already in the list.
Yeah, Pulisic
in the list. You wouldn't Ziyech.
Yeah. The boy the family league so.
No, we're gonna put on the whole man.
Oh yeah, all right, cool.
Diogo Jota, you put in Jota in it? Are you gonna look because Jota plays as a winger as well too? So you want to put him as a striker because he's a central forward naturally, you know. Safe, not a striker, central forward. But he plays winger in Liverpool system. So we are gonna change him to facilitate building the team. Kulusevski plays right behind there. Ziyech, my God, you lose the battle, you big boss.
Attack Salah attack, bro.
No man, Jota, Diogo Jota. He plays winger and he
plays a winger, man.
All right, so we passed 15 already, you know, a good while now. All right. Let me see. With Rafinha. People want Rafinha on the list. You would put Rafinha?
Rafinha the league again.
Okay, so you can't put Rafinha on the list then. All right, no problem. Aronson. People want to put Aronson on the list?
He's a central attacking.
So Karim said Jota is not a winger. So Jota don't play as a winger. All right. So no, we said he's a CF. He's a CF, but he plays as a winger as well. Because we saw him play as a winger.
Play as a centre forward. Jota as a winger.
So I don't know.
From Newcastle.
Yeah, man. Newcastle wingers them. Damari. Let me go. Damari Gray. Damari Gray.
Yeah.
Damari Gray. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I spelled some of these names wrong, but we just work. Let me just go with D Gray. Because I don't want people to say I can't spell the names them. Damari Gray. Mount, yes, Mount plays as a winger. He's a cam, but he plays as a winger a lot more time than Bailey. So Mount don't come in the pack as a winger.
No, Mount attacking midfielder.
Oh God. Yeah, we know he plays as that. We know what Mount is, but he plays as a winger as well. All right. So, anyways,
You understand the ball game, man. Stop
I
like you
know,
know the
but
ball game.
that's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to chop off people and put on people.
Yeah,
All right.
you have to look at what the official position is. You can't just look at. You have to look at what the official position is.
Saint Elizabeth. We are gonna put Saint Elizabeth, don't Saint Elizabeth and it Saint Maximin. Saint Max on the list, 100%.
Who else again, better? Who else again?
No, that's a 16. We're gone 17 players so far. We're gonna add more players now. We have a whole heap of more players to go on. Jack Harrison. No, you wouldn't put Jack Harrison, no. Dwight McNeil.
Dwight McNeil? No, I don't feel like Dwight McNeil become birthday.
Bowen. Oh, we never put Bowen on the list. We need to put Bowen on the list. Yeah, that's disrespectful to Jared Bowen. Should have been on the list a long time. Sorry guys. Jared Bowen on the list. We updated the list. We got 18 players so far. We have a lot more. Man says Saint Elizabeth. Yes, man. Saint Elizabeth, Saint Maximin. People know who we're talking about. Sinistra. From Leeds. All right. We have more players, man. To put in it. All right, so who we left off, guys? We have a long list, you know. Who we left off? Where Mr. Dre there? Mr. Dre in his feelings. Him good at complain. So Dwight McNeil, they not put him over there. Richarlison. Olise from Palace. Olise from Palace. When people talk about raw talent, Olise from Palace. Yeah, Barnes from Leicester City. Barnes from Leicester City. Barnes from Leicester City. So Barnes from Leicester City. Barnes are better than Bailey.
No, Barnes are better than Bailey. Barnes are better than Bailey, man. I don't feel like Barnes better than Bailey.
Boy, I mean, I know what Bailey has done in your life, you know, for what we are saying something in the man.
All right, so if they do that now, all right, they say you put Bailey in. I tell you, Bailey make the 20, bro.
No, but we're not done yet. We're gonna go through all of the teams, them. We're gonna go to. We're not going away. Let me go up on.
Cool.
Let me go up on Tottenham team. Okay, Richarlison is a striker winger.
He's a striker.
Him a play winger. Richarlison a play winger.
Oh shit. Hold on. Pedro Neto.
Yeah, my God, man. Yeah, thank you, Neto. Brother, we know them a lie, you know. We know them a lie, you know, but we're gonna just find it out. Richarlison should be on the list. Trossard, Guedes, and Trossard, I would put on the list.
No, Trossard don't better than Bailey. Come on, man. Trossard don't better than Bailey, brother.
Yo.
Trossard just used to the league more than Bailey. Trossard don't better than Bailey.
Me no know. Me need to watch football again. Never just shut me eye and watch football.
Trossard is a good player still, but I think he's highly underrated, but I don't think he's better than Bailey. That's my opinion still.
Blake Hilton, if a raw talent, Bailey must be in the top 15. Brother, top them foolishness, man. Olisa go be in the top 15 after raw talent because me don't see Bailey a better raw talent than the Utah. The Utah in the league and him keeping up perform. You have a lot of players in the league that perform, but when you now watch them, I want to bias as Ross. And that's the problem. Just as though you can talk about Bailey good, a lot of raw talent in the league. The other day
we're not talking about
no, man, no. Brother, we're almost past 20, you know. We're almost past 20, you know. We are one away from 20, you know. We're not trying to take off people, chew off people.
I feel like the 20th.
No, we're not scan the league. We're not. Richarlison, no, Kulusevski, Richarlison, they are wingers, they are wing forwards.
Kulusevski is a winger too, man.
Yes, so you put him on it. Richarlison is a winger, brother.
On the same level still, to be honest.
Well, Bailey and Kulusevski are on the same level. Karim, Richarlison I play a winger. If him play a winger a lot more time in the Premier League than Leon Bailey. So him is a winger. Him can play. Podence would be a one of the talents them. One of the talents them. Wouldn't use Richarlison. Okay, True them a try beat without not to get the 20 yard. They're throwing players off like big stone.
JD, The man them submit potential, you know.
Yes, because I think he's a raw talent, you know. And you hear people talk about raw talent. Bailey would have made the top 15. Well, half of them man and half raw talent would have made the top 15, and you would have them kids in the top 15. So, Mahrez is already on it. Carvalho from Liverpool. We can't put him in it as yet, right? You'd have put Carvalho from Liverpool. No, just score. Yeah, I think he's a young kid. He's a young gem. No, JD. Right now, but raw talent alone could make a top player, but his potential not been reached yet. Yes. In other words, JD is saying currently Bailey is doing nothing in comparison to the other players in the winger position at the highest level. Frustratingly correct, but maybe variable involved work needed. Thank you very much, Mr. Professional Pro Club. But me I go get beaten because Richard Green said me always come 8-pound Jamaica player, and people love the conversation. And people have the conversation, and me start Jamaican Guna. People start the conversation here, and me are the chief warrior of the conversation. Sadi Ben Rama, Farnals Ben Rama, Bailey better than all of those kids. No, they're older. Ben Rama, Bailey better than Ben Rama.
Bailey better than Ben Rama.
And Bailey better than Farnals.
Bailey better than Farnals.
This is where Bailey should go in the list, right after Kulusevski. But that means him in the top 20 because Jamaican going to try box off the 20th player every single time. We don't put in Prudence, we don't put in Kulusevski. We pass way over. We don't put in Barnes. You run off all of those players. Tell me other man them a winger, and the man a winger, and the man them a striker. So we name around 30 players and you back off all of them just because you want to put Bailey in the 20th spot. So we are look for the player to put Bailey out of the top 20. Yes, so that's why we are look for the one player. Everybody are look for the one player. Bailey better than Neto.
I go personally. My view is this: I'm an Arsenal fan, right? So obviously, me not have a bias against.
But people are saying in no world. But people say
I think Kulusevski is on the same level as Bailey. I don't think he's better than Bailey.
I think look, you know. I think I wholly put him coming, you know. Jamaican footballers highlight said Bailey better than Neto. That's what he says, you know. All right. Ryan Burke says Richarlison is a winger. That's where he plays for Spurs. And you just said we don't put them man here because them a striker and no them a play this. Don't even when them a winger from last year. So what happened when the man a play that year? No.
Richarlison is a striker.
Okay, so in no matter where I play.
Always I go on some side where English forward in front time. So him always I get the book. Because them are gonna put the English forward above him.
But the last two games that the guy played, but the last two games that he played, he's the best player.
When he was playing at Watford, he was a striker, bro.
All I'm saying is the last two games he played so far for Tottenham, he's the best player on the pitch. So I guess he's doing a good job at playing as a winger or an inverted winger. So you can't.
Yeah, play like a white forward and come in.
Yes, I guess him naturally playing.
It is like Martinelli from my side. A similar kind of players. But it seems to be churning out these players. Anthony is the same kind of player as well.
Richarlison make the list. Richarlison make the list, man. Yeah, and we are continuing. We are continuing because a lot of players we do have. All right, Richarlison make the list. Kulusevski should make the list, but we reached 20 already. We are continuing. He play wing for Everton at times. Yes, I know where he plays.
Come on, man, and stop with the ignorance, man. We don't know so the man the multifaceted, bro. Come on, man. We don't know them thing, man. We're going to know football, so the whole of there are supposed to know football, and when they are discuss badminton, bro. We know so the ball of them have high football IQ. That's why they're in the top league in the world. Obviously, them can play multiple positions, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's get through.
Shambi says Kulusevski is better than Bailey. Come on, JD. No, it's the fans. We are name players, Shambi, so we can't just rush players. We have listened to the fans. Jay anyway that said, as a Chelsea man, take Ziyech off that list. Thank you. Brother, I just bad man, the Zayek, brother. Bailey no better than Zayek. And Bailey no do nothing in football. If you're going to go to him history, we're better than what Zayek have done. So, yeah, me no know. You see it, every history we use for put Bailey I, we take off that for Zayek. You see, me tell you the bias we are thinking, you know. We're going to use we are going to find a way to find a structure when we are talking about players, how good they are. We want to find a universal structure where everyone we can use. Blake Hilton, you're going to put Bailey third, if it's up to you. Well, me not see that. I mean, not lie to nobody. You understand me? Yes. So we have 20 players, Jamaican Guna. JD, Bailey better than Zayek. Zayek not playing no ball. If Zayek there, Aston Villa, he made a start as a striker or a winger. And nobody wouldn't dispute that. He made a start every match. Oh, Blue Heart said the same thing. So we wouldn't have to fight for put him in the team. And you cannot debate that. If him there, they might take out a striker and put Zayek as the striker. Or even start him as the attacking midfielder. I mean know that for a fact. You understand me? Yeah, man, we can't. We know we are fight, but we don't fight. Oh my God, I'm tired. Yo, them stream are draining. Man, yo, the man love war, so man. Yo, so you're telling me if we come out and talk about water, it's going to turn into a daily discussion. Only disgruntled Chelsea fans would say only way you could check his ranking as a winger is see if fancy. Okay, all right. We are gonna check it. Would Buendia be considered as a winger? No, I don't. That's the problem they have there. He listed as a winger, but he's attacking midfielder. Iman Coutinho at this point, they are attacking midfielders. You know, it's not working. You know?
When Buendia was playing as a winger, bro.
Yes, that's what he was doing. But no, he's not a winger in the Premier League level. He's an attacking midfielder. So we can't cuss because that's the reason why we are cussing Aston Villa, you know. Because him, yeah.
Me not think Buendia better than him.
But me not think Bailey better than Buendia either. So either balance, and both of them equally as good as each other. But me not think.
Me feel like.
I think both of them are on the same level.
I'm looking at it like this. What do they offer to the team? I think Bailey offers more to Aston Villa than Buendia does.
So then why them pick Buendia more over Bailey?
Because the coach like Bailey.
So what, become a Jamaican? I'm black?
No, sir.
So what happened?
No.
He doesn't like him. Why him like him agent? Him like him agent?
I said sometimes coaches don't like players. I said, come on.
Oh, but him come out and say the opposite. Buendia make the Argentina team. Shambi said Buendia make the Argentina team. Bailey would never. JD. I think Buendia plays a different position as well. I don't think he's gonna make it as a winger. Right. Let me know if he's a winger he played when he played there. Maybe play as one of the cams them. I think it's one of the cams them. Oh Lord, guys. So we proved that it's going to be tough for Leon Bailey to be in the top 20 wingers in the Premier League.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So if we are going to go worldwide, he might not even make the top 50. Because every time you're going to go for the top 4 teams and worldwide, you're going to have some super players in the top 50, the top 2 clubs. In Germany, you're going to go to 2 clubs only. But in Spain, you can go to 2 clubs too as well. Barcelona and Real Madrid. In Paris Saint-Germain.
Atletico.
Yeah, Atletico. The two of them don't really use wide positions. We know you have players can play winger, but we can't say they are official wingers, you know? They are better players than Bailey, that is true. But I don't officially say they are wingers, even though they can play there. He plays too much narrow positions. Formations, I should say. Yeah, but it only goes to show, guys. All right, Kulo, in 24 games, 6 goals, 10 assists. Bailey in 24 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. No comparison, 1 bro God. So they are saying based on stats, Kulasevsky, No. I'm just trying to show people from Jamaica that we are not hating on anybody. We're just talking worldwide football, and everybody worldwide would have agreed with us. It's just people in Jamaica will be here and beat us up and say we are bring down people, When we have said the people they have places to go. They have time to work. That's all we're saying. We're not putting down the kid. We always talk good about the kid. Jamaican gonna always rate the kid, So it's nothing about 18 on anybody, guys. We have good conversation, man. So, anyways, now, guys, we have Junior Flemmings that could possibly make a Toulouse game because most of the man them injured. All of the man them we are talking about, Jamaican gonna injured now, Only Zachariah left right now in the team because these two are out. Yeah, Rice Ely out, and the Brazilian Rafael, he's out as well. He's gonna be out for a month. So if they're gonna stay to their 4-2-3-1 and the 3-4-3 system, they might call up Junior Flemmings. So you guys think Junior Flemmings will be a success or not? Let me know. What say you? Because they don't have enough players to play. So Junior Flemmings has to come in. But if you if you see them pick a attacking midfielder over Junior Flemmings, he can't get back in this team. Never ever. He has to just look at transfer. If Junior Flemmings don't make that team, with these two wingers / central forward out, he can't make the team. So if he can't make the match day squad, he should just leave the club.
What's on now? Didn't they just recently buy a player?
Yes,
in his position.
Zachariah, he's still there. He's there. He's playing all the games. Just the same. That's the one that just came in from AZ Alkmaar. He's there. But you have Rafael that scores all of the goals last season. He's out. So, and this season he has 2 goals and 1 assist in 6 games. Played everything. But clearly, he's going to be injured for a month. So this is a chance for Junior Flemmings to come out and try. You understand me? Yes, but if you see them, don't pick him. I'm just making sure you know exactly what's going on. Jamaican Football Highlight said he needs to take his chance. So all I'm trying to say, there could be good news coming up for Junior Flemmings, but it's not because he's performing well more than anybody else. It's because of circumstances. You understand me? We have to keep it real. You get me? Because you see, Toulouse 15 goals, 2 assists last season. For my boy. So he's a good player. He's one of their main output source. Yeah. So what say you? If he doesn't make this team now, you don't tell him to leave, don't? Because it makes no sense when you have 2 wingers out.
This team in particular. But look now. Look, we are here and we are hoping that the side can do well. He joined the side when they were in the Division 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They were in the 2nd division. He didn't get a lot of playing time in the 2nd division. He's now at the club same way in the 1st division because they're in League 1 now. Is he getting playing time when they're in League 1?
No, he gets only 26 minutes of garbage time because remember, they already won the league. They won their position to go up. So they just gave him a little time. That's all he got. And then new season he got demoted to not in the team. But no, they have these injuries. So if they choose to pick an attacking midfielder over him, I think he doesn't have a chance to play for them. And that would be disrespectful because they picked him and brought him here. But it's like I don't know what, and I would love for the player to come and tell us exactly what is the problem. Like why he can't fit in the team,
Yeah, but they must have monitored the player. But look at what I'm trying to look at the logics now, Jade. Usually, if a team, let's say for instance, Jamal Lowe at Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Lowe played matches at Bournemouth and scored goals at Bournemouth in the Championship. Bournemouth is now promoted to the Premier League, and he's not playing a game in the Premier League yet.
Yeah, but you understand that. You understand that maybe they are saying that, okay, I can see.
He's not going to make the bench enough at the time, too.
Yeah, he's not make the bench enough at the time. Yes, I understand that. But you should remember that my boy had some problems in that team, and he has his selective few, and he thinks some of them don't good. You understand me? Scott Parker, he thinks some of them not good. So that's a reason why he maybe never played, you know. So we have an article
The
here
point,
said this Friday morning, Junior Flemmings trained with the professional team of Philippe Montanier. He's the coach. The Jamaican had been placed in the loft this summer along with Sadebe, Seba, and Tom. But the cards are turned down following the injury of Raphael for a month. All right. Yes. So they're saying that basically, if they are in the team, he's not going to get in the game. You know, he has to really drastically improve in order to get the game. Was the date wrong? Arrived in January from the United States. Fleming has only had 25 minutes, so it's not even 26 minutes. Scratch off 1 minute of that and give him 25 in League Two so far at the physical level and in the rhythm. It's going quite well, but there is a lot of competition this year. In my eyes, he's a little bit below Felipe Montanier. All right, recently explained about him at a press conference. So he's telling you that he's below the level, you know. So I don't know which other word I can find because this is a coach talking. But at least you hear them have him in the plans. So we have to just keep an eye out on the games to see if he makes the bench or they force him in the team and see what happens, you know. Because if they force him in the team, maybe from that point he can do something or he's a make or break. That's what we're seeing. It's a make or break because clearly they don't rate him highly because they're telling you that he's below the level. And you see it? Oh, coaches talk. Better say if it was Jamaica and a coach said this, you guys would have killed him. But oh, this man can just come out and say that. You know?
that's not I'm job.
I'm job. And him want win games, you know? Yes.
Want win games.
Flemish can't play football. NFL best advice. Personally, I want Flemish to go to get a chance. They look like they want to give him a chance, so he has to improve in training, show them something different because they have nobody there. But if they remember, they can still keep their formation in Jamaican going to a 4-2-3-1 system and use an attacking midfielder. So I'm saying if they go that direction, you see them truly don't rate him. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is my biggest problem there. JD,
Someone is correcting me in the chat. They're saying that he came on in the Manchester City game, so I stand corrected on that one because I didn't see that much. Sorry about that. They said that Delo came on in the Manchester City game, so he actually played minutes in the Premier League so far.
JD, that's all you need. Enough a chance, regardless of injuries, and take it. Let's see if he gets a chance and grab that opportunity. Yes, man. That's why I'm glad that I got the article, so the coach says he's gonna. They have him in the training, so at least he's in the training. But they still put the part to say that he was in the, you know. So it's like they're saying that this is the only reason why he's here, you know, and I don't like that. Obviously, maybe that's the Jamaican side saying that maybe they're talking low of the individual. You know, you can still nice it up. You know, it's a bit too harsh. Jamaican Guna, he came on the man. Okay, Jamal Lowe get a few minutes. All right. It's up to Flemo to keep working hard and make. I think this step was a little bit too big in my opinion. Him probably going to grown too easy. Okay.
Listen, me. Listen, me. They say he got a year or so. I think he joined them in the January transfer
yes,
window, right?
January, yeah.
So he got the entire 6 months to basically bed himself in and get himself up to speed. And now that they have stepped up, they have been promoted to the league on. It's going to be more difficult because, for one, they're going to bring in other players that they think can improve their squad. And they did bring in other players who play the exact same position as he does. He plays as a winger and as central attacking midfielder as well. But those areas have been occupied by more experienced players and better players technically. Rate. So yeah. I would want to see him get a run out. I want to see him get some minutes on them belt still. Because he's a player. Everybody knows him have potential, but I am wondering if it's that ill discipline that he was displaying and that comfort zone in the USL in relation to like a team company feeling a heart on the ball and them look at somebody and them look at somebody and being selfish. I wonder if that is plaguing him now and must relearn back over a lot of stuff that he has, some bad habits that he may have had and he has displayed clearly, and he may have to relearn a lot of those things because yeah.
Yeah.
You
Guys.
know what I mean?
Oh, sorry, I cut you off. Guys, please smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. All right. We are trying to aim back for our 2,000 subscribers. On the channel. So once you come in, make sure to just drop a like, drop a share, and drop a subscription. All right. Yes. So we can have that conversation. All right. Yeah, man. So once you hit the like button, the more people come here, and we can have a better dialogue. We might just go a little bit extra, and just do one show for the night. Yes, because normally I would come back tonight. But don't think that the tonight one is necessary still, but let's see still. If you have any more topics, we will actually do so. Andrew said, JD, me feel like Flemmings can play in Manchester City system. What you think? What can I say? Jamaican go now. Yeah. What you think? Flemmings can play in Manchester City because you have to respect every man comment, Andrew 55, that him saying, All right. So me no know how for answer that. I don't know. I don't know, Andrew. I don't know.
Flemmings. This is what more on the ball for go over there and prove himself because the Jamaican players are super confident in their abilities and they leave Jamaica with this gas, or they leave the Jamaican space. USL is the right of America right there, so. And you're gonna be basically find yourself in a Jamaican community or whatever. You're surrounded there, surrounded by Jamaicans a lot of the times, and you're gonna be in a comfort zone. USL is like a comfort zone for players, So they're in a professional, they're operating in a professional environment. They're getting paid. Some of them get house, probably them get a car for go and drive around, So them basically in a comfort zone of them feel like, if they're in a professional environment, and they're dealing with it like that. So the baller now, being in that environment, as I said, maybe there's a lot of things that the baller will have to relearn about his game, and he's at the age now. Maybe he's like
so you're not going to entertain. You're not going to entertain that take from Mr. Andrew 55 that he should play in the Manchester City team if he is like he can be a Manchester City. That has to be trolling, right? Because sometimes they say things, and they don't realize if I repeat it and I said that if I say something otherwise, people will say that I hate Jamaica and all sort of things. So I don't know why they must set me up so much, man. Can't bother, man. Who scouted Flemmings? No, continue. Let me finish. I Revibes did ask a question.
Yeah, but as I said, the ball, I'm not dealing with trolling comment now, man. I deal with seriousness. So I reason about the ball now. I'm want the ball to be successful. Our ball at the end of the day, he's not my favorite player on the team, but he's a Jamaican player. And once the Jamaican player, when he gets on that field, I'm going to support him 100%. I'm a customer still support him because of my baller. So at the end of the day, we still have to look at it like that. We don't want the baller to be successful in his venture. But the fact that they brought in other players in his position, and they didn't give him any run out or maybe limited run out in the second division. When he comes up to a higher division where you have to play against Paris Saint-Germain and them big side there, then you're going to find yourself in a serious pickle. So the ball have to really improve himself really, really fast because you hear the coach say he's good with the rhythm, he understand the rhythm of the team, but and the physicality, but he's off a little bit, so he have to go step up in game. That's just the only thing that he has to do. When our Jamaican ballers with our high confidence and our Manning Cup hype and forward and pile and salad leave Jamaica and go to other places, we're getting shown up because at the end of the day, these players have football IQ higher than a lot of what is on display here. So the ball of them, in my opinion, have to leave Jamaica environment, the comfort zone environment, find themselves in a place where they're very uncomfortable and learn. That is why I still have a lot of confidence in the prospects of Little Maggie, because He's an intelligent youth, and I'm certain that he's over there learning. And once he moves clubs, I am pretty confident that he will move to a better club the more caters for him, and he will learn and improve. But the man in Cup Pile and Salad and Shift and Chapman Pan Line or sort of something, all of them something there is why it's causing a lot of these problems. You know what I mean? I think so when a baller, in my view, when a baller have showed tremendous potential, 15, 16, 17 years old, USL them fear go towards. 18 years old, them fear go towards USL. I feel like them fear playing up a ball that get stuck. Them fear find themselves in either academy or them go to the USL where them can learn develop them football education as opposed to because the skill set is there, the ball of them have talent. So we're not talking about talent. We're talking about the football intelligence that you need to make that talent be realized in its full to its full potential. And I think Flemmings maybe he's a late bloomer or whatever in that regard, but playing in league is not the easy thing, my G. Remember, we're talking about the world now, you know. Aside can bring in a baller from Africa for playing in a position. Aside can bring in a baller from Ukraine. You know what I mean? So you have to know what you do, because when the side them get promoted, them get money, so them definitely know, say, all right, Leo, I'm going to buy some baller to strengthen the side. And if he's not getting game in the second division, how he's going to get game in the first division? It's going to be even harder.
Facts. Ari Vibe said, who scouted Flemmings? Why did the club buy him if he wasn't going to play and not give him a chance? Sometimes they do change up different scenery because they made the step up, you know. So maybe that's the problem. He just went to the wayside with the step up, you know, because you need better everything when you're stepping up levels. That's the difference, you know. So sorry about that. Toulouse want to stay up. They will look to improve every position if possible. Flemmings has a little chance being involved on this Toulouse side. Okay. Just the truth, no hate. We all want him. Yes, we know, man. We know. That's how we do these shows, you know, because we want to reach with people. This man is talking exactly what is with Flemmings. He's selfish. Only thing he is playing when he has the ball. All right, Errol says he's totally enjoyed the show. But you enjoy the show, but we don't say we are on 100 likes as yet. We know we're on 100 likes and we reached 2 hours on the video. So that is disrespectful. That damn, people don't respect our time at all. Damn. Wow. I tell people long time on various chat that Flemmings is not a team player. Selfish. All right. Play in what system? No. I'm just ask a question, so I have to answer it. Jamaican players need to avoid the USL. They get chopped and can't escape it. All right. Tennessee, big up yourself, big boss. Hope all is well with you. All right. LB31 will always be successful because he's humble, not hype like some of our local born players like Flemmings and D-Lo. That's Travis said that, not me. All right? Yes. Same here, man. He is not my favorite player, Jamaica. Okay, yeah, 100%. So we want him to, you know. But this is the last chance he has, so we have to make sure we highlight it. So if he never saw what the coach says, at least we build the video to tell him. You understand? So, because I know he will be watching these shows, you know. Bailey just need to be injury free and he will shine. Flemo and Maggie is just SBF big players. Okay, my God. I did. Oh no, man, no, Errol. We never saying a like the video. We don't know that already, man. Let's just say the fuck we don't reach 100 likes of the video in 2 hours. Me not really like that, you know. I got 2 hours out of my time and my light bill. You know, my light bill go in another country. Not the money for the light bill. Limited time with the light because Putin, he might try to fix the whole of Europe. Yes. Credit to the agent of Flemo, Chop Toulouse. Just that trouble, you know, man. Just, but he might gonna get this is in time, you know. Omza said, I don't think D-Lo is overhyped. I don't think. I think for Jamaican players, yes. I think where he's at, no. I don't think he's overhyped for the location he's at, no. But for all people, Jamaican people talk about him, 1,000,000% he's overhyped. 1,000,000%. You know? Yes. Yes, Errol, the light here, as what we said before, we are going to restrict the uploads because all of the European countries, they are trying to figure ways how to keep light and keep it more efficient. Like you don't have to pay $1 billion for the bills, you know? Yes, so here they are making me pay like 15, 1600 more euros just for precaution. You understand me? Yes, so that's like 4 grand. You understand me? And I'm not happy about that. You know, so in other terms, around 600,000 Jamaican, and you have to just pay money because of temporary measures, and then get your money back at the end of the year. You know, yeah, because they're struggling, they don't know what to do and how to deal with the situation of Putin. So it's understandable. Yes, they're trying to get coal, but obviously most of the countries, them, all of the European countries, them, Germany, it's in Germany big time. If you're watching the news, you know about it. So it wouldn't be it wouldn't be a joke thing because it's in the news. It's one of the biggest thing in the news. And what Umzo said, Umzo said he said Europe will freeze. He's gonna make Europe freeze. I hope he dies soon. I hope he dies soon.
Yeah, man.
Soon, yeah.
Grab a door like Europe, man.
Yeah, so that's the situation. So if you don't see me do 50 streams and 17 hours, it's just because I might have limited energy to use, you know. Russian pipeline get locked off. Yes, it's in the news, man. I'm surprised that people keep laughing off when I'm saying I'm on restricted internet, in light, I should say. All right, yes. So yeah, man. So we still have good shows, and we are still entertaining, and we do everything in the 2.5 hours. Yesterday we did almost 4 hours, you know. But obviously that will just take away one of my other 2 hour period, you know. They will get more money if they wait a few years for Europe. Okay. If you know football, MLS is a perfect place for him. He's doing well. Okay. And okay. All right.
Yeah, but on a real level, though, we I think we as Jamaican fans, we have to kind of get out of the delusion. Look, it's a World Cup year. We're not at a World Cup, and they are still a hype, like people feel like say, you know what I mean? We are the cat's pajamas. We have to get rid of the reality and realize that we're not there now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the reality. All of them need to know. Them need to know that the whole entire quality of the whole entire Jamaica football thing has just declined, and we are still here. Only have 2 players out of the amount of players them where we have 2 decade players playing who are born here, who are playing in the top 5 leagues. Them are represent the country.
Mm-hmm.
2. And we have one that is not playing. So we have one that is playing sporadically, and we have one that is not playing any attack. Flemmings need to improve him game like really, really fast, or I suspect that them are gonna sell him.
Yeah. I think them are gonna sell him regardless, you know. I think them are gonna sell him regardless. I don't think.
Because if you bring in players in the same position and you start them players that were just reaching his side, they must know them not really believe in him like that.
Yeah, and when all them make the speech, them I don't think they show him that respect, you know. And I think people should learn from these things, you know, like people inside Jamaica.
But on the positive though, they didn't loan him out and they didn't sell him in this window. So maybe they see something there that they can work with.
Yes. Omza said, go fund me for JD people. Boy will freeze in the winter. I've never said I never had any money, you know, bro. I never said I was short on money, you know. I told people about my light bill and how them structure things. That's all. I never said I wanted light bill from people. You're in France, as what you said. So you will face the difficulties. So maybe I will have to donate to your GoFundMe. All right. Make sure it doesn't have to be me have to donate to your GoFundMe, you know. So you're out here disrespecting me, all right? What? Up and running, but bigger Putin? Up and running. Come on, man. What going on with the brother, man? Yo, I can't, but yo. Up and running. What you mean? Where you come at that point? Jesus said, sell him to who? Guna? Up and running. Come on, man. Come on, run. Up and running. Can't believe up and running. You sell him to MLS? He never came from the MLS, yeah.
Me know. Sell him back to the MLS. Him there over there to know. So sell him to MLS. Sell him to a second division French team. Because I mean most over there learn French now, so sell him to a second division French team.
He must never learn French.
To a second division French team.
He must never learn French. Yeah, troublemaker, you know. So they have France all long, I'm not learn nothing. Nothing at all. Him even know the shop them. So all you sure say Anna Fleming's account that. The one Omzo.
Yeah, man, because Umzo and Fremlins are the same thing. Flemings is a professional football player. I have to learn the language at some point, innit?
Yeah. Where's that?
Somebody said the Asian League.
Asian League and a bad league, you know. but that make him go back to the USL, man.
No, man, no, I feel like he can't go to the MLS. You know, he have a little more stock on his name now.
So,
you know,
so I just stop making.
He's coming from.
Yeah, but he never do nothing. But he never do nothing. He doesn't complete a transfer. That's all.
You know, bro.
Yeah, let's go on, please.
Players leave from side and academy players leave from big side and attract big transfer fees simply because I'm coming from a big side.
Yeah, but them play games and people assess them. Him not playing a game. Him not play with the people out the door. The little kids them. Exactly at them right the last time. So nobody now scout him or nothing. So me not understand. Him literally never train with the team none at all. And people, you know, so me not understand. So me not think that me think say market value might drop by the time he might leave. Sell him to League 2 or somewhere in Europe. Okay.
Yes, Jason. 6 minutes of football raising stock.
6
when
minutes.
When you represent a bigger side, it's a raise the stock. It's not gonna be the same price as he was when he left the USL. Obviously, bro. Come on, man.
All right then. Well,
look at it and say, yo, the man look at it and say, a bigger league buy him, so there must be something there. I saw them gonna look at it.
Okay. All right.
A bigger league buy him, so there must be something there. Even if he's not playing a minutes, bro.
All right. Well, I hope all the best for him. I really want him to be successful because he seems like he has a good attitude. He has a better attitude than his on-field theatrics, you know. When I said something to him the last time, he sounds like he's trying hard, you know. But it's just very hard. So I would love for him to give back his experience if it does not go well for him. Not like when Taxi just leave and you don't hear nothing about what happened in Belgium, you know?
In Belgium, yeah.
Because I know difficulties come because of living conditions, like how to adjust. I know that was a problem, and I know it was a problem for Maggie, and I know it's a problem for Flemmings now because he literally said that out of his own mouth. So I want these things to reach back to the Jamaican people so they can understand what I'm saying always is true, you know. But these are the persons need to be not so selfish and keep these things in and come back and tell personals what really happened to you over these places and how hard it is, so you can help a next youth coming up. You know, rather than just stay with your friends and act like everything went good and because people never like you and the coach the same team as the people then put over you. You know, all them excuses. Because the excuse, me tell you, man, boy, Jamaican players them get the most excuses in the world. It never come down to us if a man is just a better player, you know. He got a better resume than Damian Lowe. Yes, Damian Lowe doesn't have the best resume. But at least Taxi was playing and score a good goal. Yeah, but I'm just saying I would love for them to give back to the country. Like tell people what really go wrong and how to adjust themselves, because now you have more Jamaicans going overseas. Obviously, it has not improved where they are going, but they are going overseas nonetheless, so they can improve as players and maybe get the secondary move. You get me?
Yeah, sure that.
So that's why I want them to
Me want the ball to do well, bro. As I say, it's a Jamaican that I will always want Jamaican do well better. No matter what we say, we always want them do well. We want the ball of them do well because it's a fellow countryman that, you know what I mean? So we want them go out there and do well and set the pace that other players can open the door for other players. We have seen it happen so many times. BB Gardner opened the door. They started to look at other Jamaican players. Maybe we have found a place that we can get some ballers, you know. Let's go pick out Jamaica. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Same thing with the Apple we done at Trinidad when there was Stern John there and then there was a tall youth there, the tall black youth with the Rasta youth there. So, you know what I mean? Where used to play, I think he used to play the talk. The tall Rasta striker there.
Ben Johnny? Ben Johnny
When you,
or Ben
no man,
Johnny
the tall,
or my
man. I think he used to play for Stoke.
no.
One of them red and white flag.
I know who you're talking. I think we play with that guy after Kenwin Jones. Kenwin Jones, you're talking.
Kenwin Jones.
Yes, man, I know
Yeah,
Kenwin Jones. I know Kenwin Jones. Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
Kenwin Jones is a good
So
ball, I
when
know.
one father
Yes, Kenwin
sometimes he open
Jones.
doors to that ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we hoping that we want him to well. That means they can open doors to another future, another ball can squeeze through and say, all right, since we've got this baller, let's see if we can find another baller down in the same place. So it will attract scouts. You know what I mean? A man find certain people are not looking for the next Leon Bailey. Certainly they are. You know what I mean? They're coming to Jamaica to look for the next Leon Bailey. You know what I mean? So you know, if he does well and he raises his stock in the UK, people will come and look for him.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we're hoping that we're hoping that he does well, that he can make him family all right and can earn some serious bet for him family. But at the same time, he can open the doors for other players as well. So other players can go to France. You know what I mean? You can have a Tyreek Magee going over to France and trying to play a trade over there. I'm not saying that the language is a barrier, because we expect everybody in our to talk our language. Right? So
no, you can't exclude it. You can't exclude
it. No, yesterday a baller come on from my side, Mark Williams. Forward, and him don't speak one word of English and he's playing in England. How that happen?
Because he has enough money to pay for people to do the translation for him and everything. Huh?
He's 19 years old. Him just
yeah, but check next year. Check next year and see if him can speak English. I promise you him can speak English next year. Huh?
Right, those are excuses where we tend to be making, bro, and we need to get out of that.
No, but I can tell you some scientific proof. Obviously, yeah, if you use me as an excuse, then it not really work. But when you're over 20 and stuff different from 19, 17, languages are very much easier for you to learn. You understand me? So Marquinhos at 19, he will learn any language faster than and remember our language, you know, and our culture, you know, make you can't learn much of the languages faster, you know, because of our behavior, you know, that we have to come first, you know. You understand me? So you know, make it easy for us to learn other things. You have to get out our culture and then fully embrace the next culture. Then we can learn these things. You can't just get up and learn language stuff, bro. You know, it's very hard, man. Guys, when I'm doing Dutch and other languages in Belgium, I literally never even talk English, much less patois, because I had no one to talk, nothing like that too. You know, and I had to just go to school, and everyone in my class, they are coming from Russia, Japan, space, everywhere. So we have to have one common language that we're going to talk, and it's actually Dutch, because we are in the Dutch region. And that's how I learned it a little bit faster than I should. And believe me, at that time, I wanted to go and work because I don't have enough money at the time. And I want to prove to people that I'm not here to live off their money and everything. So I have to make sure I fast track my studies. I should have done it for 2 years. I did it for maybe like 7-8 months and got all my certificates them, because I'm doing night and day. Yes, so you have to be dedicated if you want something, man. So he has to do extra work, you know? Extra work.
Yes, so the man them stop make excuse to the baller them, because whenever the ballers them come on and interview, bro, the weirdest thing about it, you know, bro, you are the man on YouTube. You're the Jamaican on YouTube who don't like Jamaican baller. And then when you talk, and the baller them forward on and talk, them I say that same thing like what you are saying. So the baller them don't like themselves neither, brother.
No, it's just because I have the experience as the baller them. And remember, I came here and play football as well. So I'm just one of the baller them, coming from Jamaica just the same. So I understand, and I play it at a level just the same as them. So I can understand what they're going through. But the difference for me, I am living here, so I get to complete all of the things them that they are not going to be completing because they're here on a visiting visa. To compete in something, so they don't have to do the necessary duties around it. You know, so they don't fit in. You have fitting rules that you have to do when you're living in these countries. You understand me? The ball don't have to fit in, and that is the biggest problem for people like coming from Jamaica. It's one of the biggest problem for people coming from Jamaica, because we are in Jamaica. It's hard. It's hard to get on in anywhere else. Obviously, England, America, Canada, you will find more Jamaicans, so it's easy for you to get on there. But Come on, them country, brother. I'm just hoping all of them youth will go to them European countries, yeah. Okay, and people help them. Obviously, they will have the 1 and 2 personnels around them, but I would tell all of them, don't go around the Jamaican people, them. Go around everybody else in that country. And you will be a better human being coming back and a better footballer by a mile. Because you're taking yourself out of a different world, putting yourself in a different world. Complete different world. And you never may know.
Yeah.
You know? You never may know.
But that is where I have, you know, I have 2 friends who play in the USL. Yeah. One used to play, one used to play. Right? And then tell me how it work. You know what I mean? It's basically a comfort zone. Everybody, you know Jamaicans. Jamaicans there, you're comfortable, you're in a professional environment. You get stuck there, you get in a comfort zone. You have scored some goals about some basically a lot of times you have some superior players down there. The game is slow, it's a different pace. And when you step up now to reaction time that is required to perform at a top tier league, it's not going to be easy. Even if Flemmings came into the side at the second tier, he still would have to step up his game. And as I said, I'm hoping that I can step up in the game and prove himself in another league, because if not, he's going to get sold and then we're going to have another Jamaican player. Then he's going to attack. He's going to now choose a bad pitch of Jamaican players, because the last Jamaican player that went to France. So he's not just doing it for himself, he's doing it for the next generation of Jamaican that they have gotten a contract and may be looking at, because there was a player one time when named Keith Kelly, who went to Paris Saint-Germain. And when he went to Paris Saint-Germain, there was a ball there by the name of Ronaldo Voucher, where people know as Ronaldinho. And a lot of people say that at the time Keith Kelly was better than him. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So right, the great Ronaldinho, Keith Kelly was better than him. That's what I say.
The great Ronaldinho. At the time, they were saying that he was better than Ronaldinho.
Okay. Boy, from the first. Yeah, continue.
Nobody even know Keith Kelly, brother.
Orlando Nicholson says, for Rio, bless up Ian, thanks for being here. Guys, as you're coming, make sure to smash that like button, share and subscribe. We are on our last legs to finish 9 more minutes, so ask away a question. Yes. Some man them a focus party till them 140. It's sorry, but we always start these things over here, and it's just because that's what people said. I sound a little bit harsh, but all I'm trying to do, I'm trying to give you some information. That's all, you know. And people cannot receive the information because they're in Jamaica. So they don't know what I'm talking about. So the people that's going against what I'm saying, the reason why the baller can always say the same thing as me is because they are in the situation. And when you're inside Jamaica, you don't want to learn nothing. You think you know everything. That's the approach they always go with. So they don't want to listen, and they're going to think that you're acting like you're above them. But so I won't have those conversations. Only people that contact me and ask me how it's going on there, how they can get in this club and everything, and I can go there and check the club for them and give them the information. You know, those are willing people, so I go the extra mile for those people, because I can see that they are making the interest. They are making the extra effort to want to go somewhere. So I believe in them a little bit more. You know, but I start from the point that I know about my own country, which is they don't want to take any talk. You know, that's what I've learned from almost everybody. So all of them people, what you're going to tell me that is not all of Jamaica stay so. I never met those people, and I know 90% of you guys watching me never meet more people in Jamaica than me. I'm almost 1,000% certain about that. Majority of the people that watches my video, I've never met more people than me in Jamaica. JD, what was your market value back? Oh, if you know about them something there. Nobody at Jamaica market. You see, all kingdom nowadays with advanced technology don't have the market value. About 500 million. No, man, I don't value 500 million. Right now, my market value past $1 million now. So. I'm not $1 million Jamaican, more than €1 million. Maybe around €2 million. So me now going bad. Which madman said that PSG? Keith Kelly was one of the best young midfielder in the world when he went to PSG after Youth World Cup. Okay. Mansef 99 cents. No man, Brian, me reach around 2 million now, man. You can't dismiss a Brian. What you do, Mr. Man? Me can't, me have to put my market value in my life's value now, you know. You can't dismiss me and say me there 500,000. Yeah, 1 million yen? No man, no. No, I can't even say million euros in 2 million US. 2 million US. That's how my market value there now. 2 million, almost I got 3 million US. So my market value is still there. Okay, nice, decent level. Yeah. Where's it? Eh? Where's the big boss? Me not hear you know. Are we my talk to? Upon the ground him there? Me was a right back?
Yeah.
I play right back in a school days, but was always a forward, a right winger and a striker. But me did actually have to play right back and centre back because back in them days you'd have a boy who give so much trouble, Jeffrey. He made a play for Jamaica at the time, I think, yes. And him and the coach did a kick off and one day I come off I made a play basketball after we finish B League and stuff. And I say to the coach, I say, you know, say I can't come and play the position. Why you killing up for Jeffrey play the position? I mean, I can't come and do it. And them say, all right, then come play then. And then we come there and train for around 30 minutes. And from that, me just start play football full-time back. So me actually play basketball first in the school and then leave, go play straight in a Manning Cup, me go play and be one of the star them in one of the main person in the Manning Cup. I would say the star, but one of the main person in the Manning Cup that year there after leaving B League. Me was the main person from B League in the basketball and live going to Manning Cup. And from that, play football around 4 years straight. And then from there, some say in Jamaica, you can't reach nowhere in a football because you have Leader, Wagga at the time. The rest of them man away you know now. No care how you win things. Them select who them want. So me never even care. Somebody say, all right, you know what? Man have house and car. And I live big life. Me done with football, man. I be a broke people play football in Jamaica. Me have time for that. And me just never interested in football again. Me just go check my friend them and 1 year me actually play back under 21, I think. But me never interested. It never motivate me after Manning Cup, to be honest, because the league them too poor and them not have nothing, you know, in the future. You understand me? Yeah, so I just that they reach me. I just when I come back to Belgium now, and my sister may have 2 or 3 more years, but it's alright, I go give it a real shot, you know? Because I can get some pay in the time when I go to school for cover my studies them, you know? Yeah, so and then because I love money, guys. I don't me have the ability, so I go and go do it, you know? Kelly was a special talent. Not sure what happened to him. Then we have hold on. Maybe you're 10 million yen. No, a style. Yes, a style me. Just checking in. Big up yourself, amazing. Maybe the net worth they're 2 mil, but the market value I said no. No, Jason, you know what I did? I switched over everything to clear out the football side and say, yeah, man, I look at my life, you know? Brian Jane says, who is the new head coach? I don't know. Brian Jane seems like nobody knows. You know, everybody just say things, you know? Right, you know, Jamaica have around 684 new head coaches. The amount of head coach I've heard about. Guna, with 2 left foot, can't play. Man with 2, you're a fool, man. I come over here, so I won one season when we go on one club. First, we go again, score 2 goals in a 15 minutes and nearly dead by hypothermia. Yo, me have some experience. We have some experience in this world, you know. And we have some experience, guys. Let me tell you them story. And my wife have to tell you because obviously she's a Belgian, so it's easy because she went there with me and everything, man. Believe me, man, I nearly dead after 15 minutes, man. And everybody running with little to no clothes in a -2. Man, I say, boy, if I this make me go to college, you know, I'm alright, you know. Me will stay up on the roadside. The first time I want to go back with Jamaica and them there. And I got a €2 shop and I got a dance. So me in this. Me nearly dead, man. So guys, me I tell you, man, Junior Flemmings them my feet. Me know what them I got through. You know what you have to do, guys? If you wear size 11, 12, you wear like size 11, 12. Me have to have a size 13 boots I play in. But when me just come, my first boots, the Jamaican boots I have, the man with them say a Jamaican, the Jamaican Christian Ronaldo boots when me first get, that one when me have, that one was size 12, 44 to be exact, 44, 45 in a European size. And that when me put on a socks, you can feel a toe come like it loose from the boot. Like I just said, toe alone exists. Just the skin around the toe and the tissues them and no bone. You just a move around the toe them. Like you can yeah, but I'm telling you, it's not normal. Coming from straight here, when me feel it when me hear Junior Flemmings, I tell me say, yo, dog, easy, say, you think it easy? You're coming from a society where it's 30 degrees for almost the entire year. You're good when it goes down to 20 something in December. That's Jamaica, and you're going on into a condition where it's like -10 to +2 for 4 months. -10, to +2 for 4 months. Because when he came here, it was from -7 to around +4 or 5 for 4 months. You get me? Yes. So when Junior Flemmings come on, and Cataracta say, "Yo, so Junior Flemmings, how you doing?" And if you're not good, over here, cool, man. I miss about Flemmings, me not did the same place. What you talk about? You a long time there, I mean, I say, okay, you watch me a long time. So I say you talk about a long time there. Yeah, man. So guys, you can't beat the youth them so bad, It's tough. It's tough, man. The weather. If you come from Jamaica naturally, the weather is terrible, man. 1906, no man. Imaxit Football, JD took Jeffrey's spot. No, I end up partner with Jeffrey. And we end up play around 3. We end up left from Manning Cup, go to Simba Outlet, win Simba Outlet, move up and qualified in Major League, I thought. And we played under 20. And then we played additional leagues. Me and him played everything together at that time. Jeffrey with no option left took to badness and died shortly after. Oh my God. I don't want to go to my list of dead friends. I think last time my mother called me and told me around 4 of the other guys them died. So I think it's around 604 now. Yeah, JD, I Shauna told you that no broke boy can't get her. Ushana told me that. Boss Thomas. So some of them people act like, I think them actually go to school or know me, Sukam, yeah, Sukam. Yes, just put it on the side there. It's okay. Yes, all right. Yeah, man. So, guys, we have chopped it up, We have chopped up, but the light bill thing, guys, Yes, so we have to limit the stream. So all they can do is just smash the like button, so you know that we're in the algorithm. Let me see. Get us up to 100 likes, guys. Come on. 95 likes. Okay, we are almost there. So let me give you 5 more minutes or so. Yeah. So all I'm trying to say, Jamaican go now, we can't beat the man. So time cold. You go everywhere. All space. Me this here one at a time. I never know a green screen on the background. So you know the call. You tell me say they are Poland and them place there, brother. I don't know what I'm.
Poland, man. But as master, bro, that's what I'm saying to you. Whenever you say things, bro, and you hear other people who are, who hear the ball them from the back, brother. The ball is not easy. The ball say, we have to work, we have to put in work, we have to re-educate ourselves in terms of football. We have to re-educate ourselves in terms of our intelligence, in terms of football execution, and in terms of generally. And nothing. But when you say it, it's on a way. But when the ball of them say, brother, we have to re-educate yourself. Me here full of say, brother, when me there England, I don't know to play back.
Yeah.
I'm full of. You understand? I say full is not a dance, full is a bright too.
Yeah, man.
It's one of my favorite. In a real life too, because as I say, is a He's a youth where, you know, we're super intelligent. So, and he's now doing coaching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, because that me say is a ghetto man we make great, we do great for himself. You know what I mean? So I respect him. As a baller and as a person. But I tell you, the man says straight and plain, so brother, when we go in England, I learn how to play ball. I never know what I do, but I just have skills. But when you go there, you learn how to move. When a man say going at 6 or going at 9 or going at 7, or when they play a rondo and them look something they way happy, they tell us, okay, you're going to have 2 touches and they have to run over this over and part over this. So them something is not something we do. So we bring start wrap up right away. Because the man play some different set of rondo than we play. You play runaway a 2 touch or 3 touch, and then play runaway is 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4 touch, and all that or something. You reach over here, so you can use a left foot alone. You reach over there, so you can use a right foot alone. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So all them look something that is different. So your brain off up. So the ball of them, I can tell you, say, yo, I'm going to learn over back. Some of them say, whoop, say, Flemmings go over there, you know, execute, do well, himself, get himself in the team, work hard and get himself in the team. And then him can basically come back and make people know, so listen, brother, it's not easy out there, brother. You have to put in the work. So, you know what I mean? The man in cup something there, I'm big proud in a stadium, you can flick out one over the man head on the line, and you know what I mean? No, them something there is just one little part that, but the other part of getting the football education is extremely important, because that is where it's going to be. Because when you're going out in the world, it's not Jamaica, it's not the comfort zone, the inner. And your friend them decided, bro, may I tell you this? I've seen it in my work so much. It's amazing, bro. Because you have some man, but them are the baddest thing pan in corner, brother. Baddest thing pan in corner. You take them and throw them in one shoulder and say, sing one song. And the man can't even sing 5 lines good. And then them don't want a correction, because all of them friends them there, I look right in them eyeball, so them don't want a correction.
You remember a year ago, and people, brain drain them asked me, like, what are the one thing me think I about Jamaica, and I said pure pressure. Like the peer pressure where Jamaica put on you, naturally. Like no matter which age you are, the system that we imply, just because we believe we try to force the youth them to feel like they are macho man. We can't learn to say sorry. We can't learn to have communication. Everything we try to resort to violence first. It make we a weaker human being. You know? We seems a little bit big and strong and more physical, because we are moving towards the action. You know. So it makes we look that way, but we are weak, you know, when we be like that, you know. So I always believe that is pure pressure mash up Jamaica, pure pressure mash up Jamaica fully. Yeah,
bro,
mash up Jamaica, pure pressure.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I see the man dead and them just want to make sure them get the power to the friend. But when the friend is there, you move them in the environment, the professional environment, and say, all right, showcase what you can do now. Mm-hmm. Man, them panic, bro.
Yes, man.
So,
yes, man.
You know what I mean? Them know what them do. Them can't change. If you tell the man to change one line in one thing, you can't change one line. A problem to change one line.
Yeah, man. A peer pressure, big boss. Peer pressure. It's tough, man. It's tough. But all the youth, yeah, continue.
A man there, I may try to tell the man, the man try to strategy. And the man say tragedy. So I say, bro, a tragedy happens.
When you say it's a tragedy, to pronounce strategy.
Right. So them don't know, he must say, them don't know the tragedy. I mean, I say, no, and a tragedy you want, a strategy you want. He must say, oh, all right. You know, like you take for strategy.
Yeah. So the pressure, man, in the mind. I'm gonna find the right word before we finish. All right, Jamaica gives you a mental block by our society. A mental block. That is the right word. A mental block. You have to when you go outside. And this is not trying to disrespect Jamaica, but I'm saying everyone that lives in Jamaica then leaves and then have to associate themselves with other individuals. I think they have realized the same thing I'm saying. It gives you a mental block and how you approach certain things. I'm telling you. So if you put that same man what he's talking about right there in a different society for 2 years, his feelings towards things will change naturally. Like he wouldn't have this panic attack certain way, even though he's one of the toughest man in the street when you see him. You understand me? It gives you that mental block behavior. And that's what I think maybe I beat a lot of the youth. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but hopefully understand what I'm trying to say. I think the society hold back a lot of us from our true ability because we can't express ourselves because of maybe the peer pressure. Then back to that, the peer pressure, so it's a mental block thing. I think it goes down to Anthem said, JD, you scare the young ballers. No man. I'm just telling them my experience, and others talked about their experience. Stop blame light and bad up and bad up you get. No, I'm a kid. I tell some soon come. We're gonna play some games and stuff. It's still early. 9:45. She's gonna stay till mommy come. Mommy's on the evening shift. Yes. If Fuller has super intelligence, then what does does that make me? Brain drain, God level. Yes, if you're a computer, that should be okay. 2 likes to the 100. Okay, thanks very much, people. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to resubscribe. We're on the tier to 2,000 back. And that would mean if we can get 2,000 before the end of the month, that would be good because we'll barely upload over a year and stuff. So if we can get 2,000 before the end of the month, which is a long time, so that will be good. We are at 16:43 now after Friday. So let's see if we can go to 2,000 back, and then we can get back into the algorithm. Just keep on smashing that button. To be fair, going from strategy to tragedy can be a tongue twister. Okay. You're definitely not an AI. You're definitely not an AI. Yes. So but these are good.
Yeah, man. I said, I don't want to have the line for too long, because maybe somebody is a striker. But big
No
up
man, I
yourself
done.
and
We
big up the
done, man.
people.
We are talk about done. We done, man. Why am I man? I done. We done, man. A whole heap of time we give them now. A whole heap of light bill we give out, JD, have
Yeah,
you already predicted your team versus Argentina? Yes, I made some team, but tell you what, we might can do that 11 o'clock tonight. I might come back 11 o'clock tonight if I'm not sleeping. Yeah. If this video reach 150 likes, we'll come back 11 o'clock. So before 11 o'clock my time, which is 3 hours, we're supposed to get 50 more likes. And then I have to come back. So I will time it. If it reach 100 and stuck, then man, I'll come back no way. I have to hold people to some accountability here. You cannot style me like that. All right. So yes, Jamaican good. A massive respect. Good call coming in. Yes.
yeah.
All right. See, Bailey at the Bailey Wars turn out to a good conversation. Because some man love war. Yes. So they said thing here. So thanks yet again, guys. It's just the honesty we're sticking with. So Mr. Dre, in his feelings, gone away because we talked about Bailey. And I said I don't believe that um Jerry, do you agree with canceling the EPL games because of a 96-year-old died? You look at it as a 96-year-old, it is the Queen died. All right, the world boss. All right, so the world boss died. Mourning has to go. Mourning has to happen, and sometimes people you need to understand harder. Sometimes we need to go back to those phases and stop talk about the internet and out here running up and down like a madman. At least a lot of people in London won't get stabbed this time. You know much people that the Queen died, saved from not dying in England today? The surprise. All of those places that will be shut down and stuff will save a lot of people from knife crime in London. And Birmingham at certain extent. So sometimes you have to put back some order in life overall. I looked at it a different way, Bridget. Hope you respect that. So thanks, guys, yet again for another beautiful one. Hopefully, we can join you back at 11 o'clock, which is 3 hours my time. I will try and chop up the best starting lineup for the actual best starting lineup for the Reggae Boyz versus Argentina. So make sure get that together. So if you get me the 150 likes, then I will return. Which I'm already. I'm just 45 likes away. So I'm more than can make the 150 likes. All right. Yes. So big up. Jamaican footballers highlight. Massive respect, man. And the one, Mr. Dre. I'm feelings. Hopefully, him actually name 11 Bailey on the field and nobody else. All right. So make sure when him join later, him have all players them. Sean Bass, everybody, Anthem, Travis, Errol, big up on yourself. Boss Thomas, Omzo, True Culture, big up yourself. Ian, Jason, no Ferran, because him chop off him Ferran off I'm naming it because Marquis no Ferran. All right. So big up, guys. Thanks, African Queen. Brain drain, you give too much trouble. Big up, guys. Thanks for that. And see you in the next one. Peace out. All right.